to Johnny Vlogger UK's midweek quiz. How are you doing? It's 2020. The time's 2020. It's not the year 2020. The 8th of November 2023. There you go. So, how's everyone doing? I hope you're well. I managed to get the settings correct today, doing a live on YouTube. I normally do it on StreamYard. But I asked for a bit of help. I asked Cole's place, Colin, he helped me out. He told me to what to do with the settings, because YouTube have recently changed it, as you might know or not know. They they're trying to promote it where it's upright, a bit like TikTok or YouTube, when people say, "Oh, can you take a selfie or do a live?" and you're like holding your phone upright like that. So the last two quizzes I've been doing it like that, because instead of it being like that, it had to be like that, if you know what I mean. And Cole's place managed to help me out, so thanks, Colin, for that. Much appreciated. You were spot on with your description of how to do it, so well done. Well done, Colin. And did anyone watch Tim's live this morning? It was really good. I didn't watch it live. I managed to watch it later on catch up, and he had Sahar on there. That was good, wasn't it? Sahar. And he had a coffee and what was it, a turkey sandwich or something? Turkey sandwich. Down in the what do you call it, a Decky, San Eugenio shopping centre. We've got some people in the room. Hang on a minute, I've got to work out how you get your messages now. Right, here we go. Sarah Charles, hello. Maria Ayres, hello. How you doing? Welcome. Damien Hancock, hello. How you doing, Damien? Long time no see, you all right? Where you been hiding? Hello, Nikki. Hope I'm keeping well. Yeah, I hope everyone else is okay. Hope you're all well as well. Right. So we got 3 thumbs up. Click the thumbs up, guys. All helps. All helps with YouTube's searching and that. Ken ZX Footy. Arsenal and Sevilla are on TV. Yes, I haven't got TNT Sports, so I can't watch it. So I can listen to I've got Sky on, and it's got the scores, Sky Sports News. I've got that on, so it gives me the latest scores, but I haven't got live coverage, so I'm not really bothered. They're not teams I like anyway. I mean, I'm a bit of a Man U fan, but I like Brighton, obviously, because I'm from Brighton. I'm a bit of a neutral with some other teams. Arsenal I sort of follow a bit. Newcastle, Liverpool. I suppose those 3 I sort of follow, but I don't support them. But I like watching them. Sometimes I get a bit annoyed with some of these teams, like Arsenal and Liverpool. They seem to always get winners at the last minute, don't they? Late winners. I find that's a bit controversial, how they keep getting these late winners all the time. It's like as if it's jinxed or something. I mean, it's probably just luck, but it's a bit weird how they keep scoring right near the end and winning the game or drawing or whatever. I mean, what was it the other day? Luton were winning, weren't they, against Liverpool, and then Liverpool got an equaliser right at the end. I mean, what's the chances of that from another team? I mean, if it's someone like Brighton or something, we wouldn't have done that. I mean, we might do sometimes, but not as regular as like Liverpool and Arsenal do. Unbelievable. I mean, it's good for them, obviously, that they win or draw, but, you know. Anyway, let's read your comments. Let's go back. I've missed some. Glenn Young. Hello, Glenn Young. Martin Wass. Hi, Johnny Vlogger and Denise. Can't do quiz. Too much whiskey, but enjoy. Too much whiskey. What have you been drinking? Tennessee whiskey. You have to sing the song. So what's the score of Arsenal? It's 0-0. Real Madrid 0-0 Braga. Napoli 1. You Berlin 1, whoever they are. Right. Bayern Munich 0. Galatasaray 0. There you go. There's a couple of update scores. Real Sociedad 3. Oh, it's gone now. Copenhagen 0. Man United 1. Hudginjun. Can't even pronounce the name. Spartans 1. Dundee United 0. Sunderland 2. Durham 1. That's the Women's Football League. I didn't know there was a women's football team at Durham. Oh well. PSV 1. Lons 0. Reading 0. Southampton 0. So there you go. There's a few scores. Right then. Hello, David Butler. Hello, Ian Fraser. Hello, Kale Lake. Are you Steps fan? I don't mind listening to Steps, Sarah. Yeah, they're all right. Lola J. Tragedy. When the feeling's gone, then you can't go on. It's tragedy. Yeah, Lola, that's it. I like the little dancing men there. Whee! It reminds me of Lemmings. Who remembers that Lemmings game with those little men going like that? Oh dear. Sarah Charles. Tim's live was good this morning, Johnny Vlogger. We're looking at March out there at moment. Brings my family, hopefully. Okay. What, St. Patrick's? You want to go out for St. Patrick's, do you? Yeah, I mean, I've been out there the last 2 years in March. St. Patrick's Day. I might go out there next March. I don't know yet. If I'm going to go, I better hurry up and book a flight. And, well, the main thing to book is a hotel. Because this year when I went there, or when I went to book, the prices were ridiculous. Well, they were sold out. I couldn't find anywhere. And I had to stay in that hostel in Guaza, which is the other side of the hill of Los Cristianos, if you know what I mean. You got that Guaza Mountain. Is that what they call it? Guaza Mountain? The big hill with the TV area on the top to the, what would you call it? The south of Tenerife or the east? I suppose you'd call it to the north, wouldn't you? It's sort of going north, isn't it? The other side of that hill. Yeah, so basically, if I can get a reasonably priced Airbnb room or a hotel, then I'll go. But if it ends up being like this year, I can't. They're all sold out or expensive. I won't be going, I'm afraid. I'll probably go later. Go in a week or 2 weeks after, because I did notice the prices do drop significantly after St. Patrick's Day. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. If it's too expensive in Tenerife, I might go somewhere else. I might go somewhere like, where could we go? Malaga or, I don't know, maybe Benidorm or maybe Gran Canaria or Fuerteventura. I might go there. See what it's like there on St. Patrick's Day. Or you never know, I might try and do it where if I do go somewhere else, I'll get a flight and go to Tenerife for 1 day to see St. Patrick's Day and then go back to where I am, if you see what I mean. Might do that. I've never done that before. More interested in Carnival, to be honest. Sarah Charles says, oh yeah, the Carnival, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. That was brilliant. That was that Carnival. I can't remember what day it's on now. Is it the day before St. Patrick's Day or the day after or something? I think it was on a Saturday, wasn't it, this year, the Carnival? Or were they both on the same day? I think they might have been both on the same day, weren't they? Can't remember now. It was one or the other. 2-0 Man United. Is it 2-0? Arsenal have just scored. Leonardo Trossard, ex-Brighton players, just scored for Arsenal. Oh yeah, Man United. Rasmus Højlund. He scored his second goal. Hello, Gerald Boyd. How you doing? Hello, Anne-Marie Elton. Hello. How you doing? Lola J. Sounds like an Ola Gay. Lola J. Goal by Man United after 3 minutes, David Butler says. Sarah, yep. Right then. Denise isn't here today. I don't know if she'll come online. I don't know if she even knows if I am live. I think she's got her settings wrong on her phone. I'll have to help her out and change her settings. I could message her, I suppose. Shall I message her? Get her to come on. Let's message her quick. Hang on. Well, it's come up on my phone. Look, there you go. Oh, excuse that silly photograph of me. Oh, you can't even see it, can you? There you go. Look, it says YouTube now live on your channel. There you go. So I get a notification. So it does work then. Right. Where is she? Hang on a minute. Bit slow on my old phone. I'm live. I'm live doing quiz. There you go. Right. So there you go. I've told her. Let's see if she'll come on then. Are you the show girl? Tottenham, Chelsea, women. Tottenham, Chelsea. Oh, I can't even read your comments properly, can I? Gerald Boyd says Tottenham, Chelsea was a decent watch. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole game. It wasn't too bad, was it? Do I like to travel? Yes. Right, so let's not keep talking about football because there's probably people on here that can't stand football. And that's why they're on here, isn't it? To get away from it. Right, so we'll keep football down to a minimum. It's all about the quiz. So, midweek quiz. So, let's get your names down like we normally do. We've got a lot of regulars on here that do the quiz. We got David Butler, he's won the quiz quite a few times, and we've got Gerald Boyd, who's won it a few times, hasn't he? Quite a lot of times. Denise has won it. Who won it last week? David Butler won it last week. 17 points out of 20. There you go. That was a good score, wasn't it, David? Just looking at some other quizzes I've done. Gerald Boyd won it once, I think. Local Heroes won it. Denise won it, didn't she, one week? That was a shock. I never expected that. I think she might have won it twice, looking at this. One week she got 15.5. Another week she got 12. Yes. So we do get different people winning. We get a few regulars that win. So it's all for a bit of fun, isn't it? There's no prize. It's just for fun. I mean, we might do a... I keep saying it. I will do a prize again at some point. Maybe when it's a special occasion like Christmas or Easter or something, we'd do a prize. So Christmas is coming up soon, so we'll probably do a little prize. Either a bit of cash or maybe some prize from Tenerife, maybe. What can we give you for winning? If it's not money. A Christmas tree, a singing Christmas tree, a suction pad. What else have I got from Tenerife? From the Looky Looky Men. Looky Looky Men prizes. Let's think. I'm just looking up on my mantelpiece. I've got the suction pad. There's a Christmas tree up there. What else have I bought from? Oh yeah, watches. Defunct watches. Watches that don't work. They either have a dead battery in them, the strap breaks, or the adjustable minute dial breaks, the little bit on the side of the watch that you turn. It's normally one of those three things that goes wrong with them, I find. Probably bought about 6 to 10 watches so far when I've been to Tenerife. I get a bit addicted buying them for some reason. I don't know why, but luckily on the last trip I didn't buy any. One of the lads is from Liverpool and is a massive Spurs fan. Okay, you was at the Tottenham game, Gerald Boyd says. Right, let's get some names down then. So we've got David Butler. Hello, David Butler. Yep, David Butler. Right, who else is in then? Kale Lake, are you having a go? I'll put your name down. Kale Lake. Who else we got? Just going back on the comments. Gerald Boyd's in. Gerald Boyd. Good old Gerald Boyd. Woohoo. Who's your favourite team then, Gerald Boyd? I'm in. Ian, are you having a go? I think I've covered most of the old comments. Right, I'm going back the other way now. Yep, high up. Not a... And the trip on the tube wasn't better. One of the... Oh, I'm just reading stuff here. Where's Denise? I don't know. I don't know where she is. At home, I think. She might be at her friend's, Vanessa's. She goes there sometimes. Gerald Boyd says, my dad's Scottish and a massive Celtic fan. So probably them. You support Celtic then. You back up your dad, do you? They had a bit of a bad night last night, didn't they? They lost 6-0 to Atletico Madrid. Got a bit of a hammer in there, didn't they, in Spain? Not good. They must have been outclassed. I didn't see the game, but I think I saw one goal, the first one. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name now. I did see him play at the Amex in a friendly when they played Brighton about 3 years ago. I think it was... I think Brighton lost. I think it was 3-1 or something, or 2-1. Can't remember now. But I was in the West Stand, really high up, in the middle of the pitch, looking down. It was brilliant. It was like the view you get when you watch the TV cameras. It was about 20 quid, I think, a ticket for a friendly. Do I play, Johnny? What do you mean? What, do I play football or do I play quizzes? I do quizzes sometimes when I go in pubs or when I'm on holiday or something. But I never do well on them. I'm not very good at quizzes, I'm afraid. I struggle. Depends what it is, really, the questions. I mean, if it's like music, geography, football, that sort of thing, sport, I know a fair bit of knowledge. But a lot of them are quite difficult, aren't they? The questions, it's like, don't know, you've got to like take in all the facts every day, haven't you? What's happening in the world and the past. You've got to study it all. It's a bit like, you've got to be like a chaser, haven't you? That TV program, The Chaser, where they chase the contestants, don't they? I mean, they are pretty intelligent people, aren't they? Those people on The Chaser. Have you ever watched that program, The Chaser? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I was watching it the other day. This bloke, I can't remember his name. This bloke, he got he got about 9 grand. He had 9 grand, built up to 9 grand. He got 9 questions right. And then when it went to the next bit, he was like a flop. He couldn't get hardly any right, and then he was out. He was out of the game. So, you know, there's a difference in the questions that you have to answer, and then when you're with the chaser, it's like a different ball game, isn't it? It's like they put the questions from easy to hard. And if you don't know, that's it. You've got no chance, and the chaser always wins. But sometimes the chaser loses, doesn't he? There was one the other week, I think I watched it on Sky. It must have been an old one, and the contestant was getting some right and some wrong, and then the chaser was winning and winning and winning. He's getting nearer and nearer, and he was only 1 away from catching up, and the time went down to 1 second, and the contestant got the question right with 1 second left to go and beat the chaser. It was brilliant. It was brilliant stuff. So it's quite good, that TV program, if you ever watch it. Griezmann, that's it, Griezmann. Yes, Griezmann. He's a good player, isn't he? Think you should go on there, Johnny. What? The chase? Could you imagine that? Me with the chasers? That'd be hilarious. T-shirt? What? What's all this mean, T-shirt? Do you play T-shirts? What? That doesn't make sense. Too good. Griezmann, yeah. Atletico Madrid. They are quite a good team to watch, aren't they? Real Madrid are quite good, aren't they, with Bellingham? Right then, so let's get on with we've got to get some contestants in. We've got Gerald Boyd, Cal Lake, David B. Anyone else want to enter the quiz? How many did we have last time? We had about 8-9 people last week. Ian Fraser says the weakest link, more like. Johnny Vlogger, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh dear. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I tried to get on that program once. I kept ringing in. You know, like when they used to give you a question and then the phone number, didn't they? And you had to ring up. And then you rung up, and then I think you had to answer another question. And if you got it right, it went, "Congratulations, you're in. You're in. You've been selected to be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire." And I thought, yes, I've got the question right. I'm going to get on the TV program. And then it says, oh, it's a random pick. And obviously I didn't get picked. I've got all my hopes up. Never mind. Rashford red card. Rashford red card, eh? That's not good, is it? Oh, yeah, it's just come up. You must be watching the screen I'm watching. He's off. Serious foul play, 42 minutes. Blimey. That's not good, is it? Right then. So, yes, I'm waiting for... Come on, then who's going to do the quiz? Ian, do you want to do the quiz? Who's in on the quiz? Come on. So if you're watching in the background and you're thinking, how does the quiz work then? How does it work? Right, so basically what I do, I read out 20 questions, 10 questions from one topic and 10 questions from another. And basically what I do, I just realised I haven't got my timer here, have I? Oh no, where is it? It must be upstairs. Oh well, we can manage without it. I think there's a... No, there isn't one on here, is it? It's not StreamYard. When you're on StreamYard, you get a 30-second countdown, but I've got a clock in front of me with the second hand, so I can I can do the timing on that, so it doesn't matter. Right, Ian Fraser's in. Right, thank you, Ian Fraser. Right then, that's 4 people. I don't know if Susan knows if we're live. Susan comes on here normally, doesn't she? She might come on in a minute. You never know. Are you a Man United fan, David Butler? What football team do you support? So there's quite a lot of games, isn't there, on the TV? There's Play Your Cards Right and The Chase and The Weakest Link and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and others, isn't there? So I don't know. I might try and do some sort of games thing soon. I think I did Play Your Cards once, didn't I? I have got some. I've got some giant playing cards that I bought in a shop. So I have got the playing cards ready. I just gotta learn. I just gotta learn the rules a bit more, how it works. So we'll have a go. We'll have a go at that again soon. Play Your Cards Right. Playing cards. Yep, there they are. I've got them there. I was gonna do maybe guess the tune. Guess the tune. Name that tune. Who remembers that on the TV? Name that tune. Maybe we could do like a. Maybe we could do like a generation game, where I put a load of stuff on the screen, and you have to memorize it all, and then see who can remember everything that I put on the screen. Maybe we could do that. But we'd have to have someone on a video, wouldn't we? We'd have to get someone on the screen to play that. Too drunk to handle the Googling, Martin Wass says. I can imagine you on the wheel, Sarah John. Football. Always enjoy watching. Okay, Martin, that's good. 2-1 Man U. Real Madrid 1-0 against Braga. Arsenal 1-0. Bayern Munich 0-0. Spartans 1, Dundee 0. Napoli 1. Union Berlin 1. Never heard of that football team before. Union Berlin. That's a new one, isn't it? Braga, they're from Portugal, aren't they? They're losing to Real Madrid 1-0. Right, so what's the time? It's 10 to 9. We've been live 28 minutes. We got 7 thumbs up. Click the thumbs up, guys. Come on, get them thumbs up. We've got 4 people so far, which isn't many. Better than nothing, though. So what was I saying? How does the quiz work? I got distracted, didn't I? So basically, there's 20 questions, 10 from one topic, 10 from another. So I'll read out, so say like it's a question number 1. I'll read out the question and then I'll go, right, you got 40 seconds to get your answers in now. And what you do, you write your answers in the live chat. So when it's time up, I'll go, right, time up. And then I don't accept any more answers. Sometimes I'm a bit lenient. I'll give you another 5-10 seconds to get your answers in, because some people got slow internet, and some people, what is it they say? Some people are seeing the answers before I read the question out or something. Something weird, or is it the other way around? I don't know. But we do get some weird comments and results. But it's all good fun, isn't it? It's all good fun. I've watched a few Union Berlin games. The fans are incredible. Literally donated blood to keep their club alive, Gerald Boyd says. Okay. So are they on the eastern side of Berlin, where the other side of the Berlin Wall? Are they in the old bit, the communist bit of Berlin, or the western side of Berlin? Union Berlin. I've never heard of them. I mean, Berlin's obviously all one big place now, isn't it? But who remembers when they were knocking that Berlin Wall down? That was a historic moment, wasn't it? I still remember that in my head, the day that happened. I can't remember what year it was now. Was it in the 80s or 90s? I can't remember. There you go. There's a question for a quiz. What year was the Berlin Wall knocked down? Right. It's why I always say the Germans do football properly. Okay. 89, you think? I suppose we'd have to Google it. Shall we Google it quick? Let's get the we'll get the date and the year, won't we, if I Google it? This isn't a question for the quiz though, this is just for fun. When was the Berlin Wall knocked down?
The 9th of November 1989.
There you
According
go.
to Imperial War Museums.
The 9th of November 1989, the Berlin Wall found. That long ago now, was it? Blimey. So I was 68, 70, I was 21 then when they knocked that down. 21 years old I was when that came down. Blimey. Seems years ago now, doesn't it? Political changes in Eastern Europe and civil unrest in Germany put pressure on the East German government to loosen some of its regulations on travel to West Germany. There you go. Oh, I missed the Berlin Wall coming down because... What's that? You was in Germany at the time. Well, did you try to go there and see it come down? You didn't get there in time, David. Only found out in Manchester Airport the next day, David says. Oh, right. Okay. Was in Cologne, David Butler says. Okay. Fair enough. There's a lot of under 21 games on tonight, isn't there? Derby 4, Wolves under 21 1. I might try and go and see a football game next week. I think it's next week. There's an FA Cup replay game on. It's Horsham Town v Barnsley. Horsham's in Sussex, mid-Sussex. I might try and go there next week and watch the game. I don't know if it's tickets or you can just turn up and get in. I don't know. I'll have to make inquiries. But that'd be a good game to go and watch. An FA Cup. FA Cup, is it the second round or the first round? I don't even know what round it is. But I watched them on Match of the Day the other day and they drew 1-1, I think, with Barnsley. That was a good game. That'd be a shock, wouldn't it, if they beat Barnsley, the non-league football team. I like watching the non-league teams progress in the FA Cup. It's a bit like Roy of the Rovers, isn't it? The comic. Who remembers a Roy of the Rovers? Martin Wass was in Germany in the early 70s. Checkpoint. Charlie and that. Cold War, scary. Martin Wass says. I wonder if Tim was in Germany in the 80s. I'll have to ask him. If he went, he might have gone to watch the wall go down. You never know. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Pen to what? CPH? What's that mean? Oh, penalty to Copenhagen. I like your short text, Ian. Oh, so does that mean it could be 2-2 then? So they were 2-0 down and they could be 2-2 because Man United have had Rashford sent off. So that's a turnaround then. And if it ends up being... Oh, it is 2-2. There you go. David Butler says 2-2. They must have just scored then, that penalty. Never saw a wall coming down, Martin Moss says. Right. Right, so come on then. We've got 4 people. Let's try and get 2 more people in the quiz. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come and say hi. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. So, I was watching Tim's live today on playback. It was good, the picture quality, wasn't it? It was so clear. Kale Lake, I am scared. You was a child when the wall fell, Gerald Boyd says. What was I going to say? Yeah, Tim's live. The picture was really clear, wasn't it? It must have been in 4K or something. It was amazing. I'll have to ask him what camera he's got, or is it he's got some special SIM card or something that makes it clearer. There is a new camera out, isn't there? Jeff Carter's got one, and he's just come back from Thailand. I was watching his live, and he's going, "That's it, I've had enough, I'm not doing it anymore." And then he wasn't talking about quitting YouTube. He was like talking about not using his mobile anymore because it was all blurry. And when people watch his videos on a big 60-inch TV, which a lot of people are buying now, it's all fuzzy and bad quality. I suppose some of my videos are bad quality as well because I don't film in 4K. But I think it's getting to the point now, isn't it, where people expect all the videos to be in top quality, high definition. But some of my, I've got, like I say, I got a new phone earlier this year. It's a Xiaomi. And I've noticed when I do the videos on this phone, the quality of the picture is a lot better than the quality on my older phones. But then I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? So it just shows you the technology and the cameras are getting better and better now on the newer phones. But I'm thinking of getting a portable camera. I think I might get the one similar to what Jeff Carter's got. He's got this camera where it's 4K and the colours and the picture is completely different to a mobile phone. It's so much clearer. It's unbelievable. And it's got this special feature where if you walk to the left, the camera, you have it on a tripod, I suppose. It's got this feature where if you walk to the left or you walk to the right, the camera will move automatically to where you are. It sort of like follows you. And I thought that was really clever. And it's like, it's literally, it just fits in your hand, and then it's got a little camera coming out at the top, like a little ball. And you can go like vlogging out on it, and it's like, it must be really easy. It's easier than holding a big bulky gimbal, or it's easier than holding a phone like that when you're vlogging. Because when I vlog, I go like that most of the time because I've lost interest in gimbals. I don't like gimbals, and I've got a couple. I've got a manual one, and I've got the DJI one, but it's so big and bulky. I just feel uncomfortable walking along the road with a big, massive gimbal. I'd rather have a tiny little stick camera with a ball on it and just go like that. I mean, you know, if it's only coming out like that much, it's got to be a lot easier vlogging like that, hasn't it? And then you can put it on a stand. There's various different makes. I think the battery lasts 120 minutes or 140 minutes on the DJI. What's it called? A DJI Pack 3 Pro or something like that. It's not the sport one. It's the other one. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but anyway, you'll see it if you look for it. It's on Amazon and eBay or whatever. Or in the shops probably. I might invest in one. They're quite expensive though. They're about 400 odd quid. These cameras, but you can get the older version. The first one's about, I saw one earlier for £130 second hand. I don't know what the difference between the first version and the third version is. I don't know. But they all look good. I think the only bad thing with the first one is the screen's smaller. It's got a tiny screen, whereas on the newer one it's got a bigger screen. But even with that, I still reckon if I was doing a live, I'd struggle to, I wouldn't be able to read the comments on it. It looks too tiny. So maybe it's just good for doing recording. Maybe you can't do a live on it. I don't know. I'll have to look into it more. But it is a good clear camera. I am scared. Don't be scared. What will be, Martin says. So it's just gone 9 o'clock now. That's it. If you've never done it, don't worry about it. If you've never done the quiz, if you get 0 right, if you don't get any right, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all for fun. Right, so any more want to do the quiz? Otherwise, we're just going to start with 4 people. I would do it myself, but then I'd know the answers, wouldn't I? I'd be cheating, so I can't do it on my own. If you know what I mean. Right then, so I haven't mentioned the topics we're going to do today. I've picked 2 out. Last time I gave you a choice. Today I've decided I'm going to pick out one topic called places, and another topic is sports and pastimes. There you go. Places and sports and pastimes. There you go. There's today's topics. So we'll start with places. We'll start with places today. Yeah. If that sounds good. Does that sound good? Places. Right, so I'm going to get the cards in the right order. There we go. Right. So we're ready to start. Is everyone ready to start the quiz? We're a bit late, I know, but, well, it's not too bad. It's only just gone 9. We've been on here later before, haven't we? Sound fine. Right, Kale's ready. David's ready. Gerald, are you ready? Ian, are you ready? Anyone else want to enter the quiz? Ready, ready, ready. That's what I like to see. Have you had your ready, Breck? Right. So sometimes we get some late contestants that join in. So if some people join in later, I'll add your name if you want to be in the quiz. Obviously, you won't be able to get the maximum score. But that doesn't matter, does it? Right then, so we're all ready to go. Right, let's go then. Let's go, as the MacMaster says. Right then, question number 1. Question number 1. Here we go. Is the sound okay, or do you want me to use a microphone? I've got a microphone here. Tell me what's better. Do you want me to talk like this or talk like this? What's better? With the mic or without the mic? We'll do it without the mic. Let's do it without the mic. We don't need the mic, do we? I mean, the mic of the phone's just in front of me. Sounds good. Right. Okay. Right. Right. Away we go then. This is it. There's no more delaying now. No mic. Okay. No mic. Fair enough. Right. Question number 1. Hey, here we go. In which country would you find the city of Timbuktu? In which country would you find the city of Timbuktu? And your time starts now. So you get 30 seconds and I'll give you another 10. So that's 40 seconds. So write your answers in the comments. So what we do, we check each other's answers after each question, and then we work out how many people got it right, and then we move on to the next question, and so on and so on, yeah? Right, so we're coming up to 30 seconds. Right, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, time up, time up. Right, so no more answers then. So Ian Fraser's last. Right, so the question was, in which country would you find the city of Timbuktu? And the answer is, it should be Mali. Timbuktu is in Mali. Is that right? Yeah, Mali. So who got it right? Let's have a look. We've got Kate Lake says Nepal. Ian says Pakistan. Well, the correct answer is Mali, and David Butler and Gerald Boyd have got it right. So there you go. David Butler and Gerald Boyd. So well done to those two getting that right. Can't accept Pakistan, can't accept Nepal, I'm afraid. Never mind. So you got note on those ones. Right, onwards to question number 2 then. Question number 2. What is the capital city of Kazakhstan? What is the capital city of Kazakhstan? And your time starts now. Question 2. What is the capital city of Kazakhstan? What is the capital city of Kazakhstan? I might have read that out wrong before, so there you go. Right. Oh, that's interesting. Right. What is the capital city of Kazakhstan? And I think you've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll give you another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, time up. Beep, 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 beep. No more answers. You've had 40 seconds. You've probably had 50 seconds. Right, so question 2. What is the capital city of Kazakhstan? The answer is Astana. 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 I think there's an airline, isn't there? Astana. That seems to ring a bell. I wouldn't have known that, though. I didn't have a clue. Right, then. So Kale didn't know. Fair enough. Ian Fraser goes, Borat, they come from Kazakhstan. It's not called Borat. It should be called Borat, but it's not. It's called Astana. So, David Butler and Gerald Boyd have got it right again. So, it's head-to-head with David and Gerald Boyd at the moment. So, there you go. Never mind Ian and Kale. You'll get one right in a minute. Don't worry. It's all for fun. Right, so click the thumbs up, guys, if you like this. You can do this at home if you want. On a bit of paper, if you've got a tablet or watching it on TV. Right then, question number 3. Question number 3. Which Peruvian Inca mountain top city was abandoned for centuries but rediscovered in 1911? Which Peruvian Inca mountain top city was abandoned for centuries but rediscovered in 1911? That's question number 3. Your time starts now. Go. Can you get that one right? Do you know the answer to that one? So you've got 25 seconds. Right. Who's going to get that one right? Kate Mandu. David Butler's gone question mark. Did you miss the question? Right, it's nearly time up, isn't it? Right. I think I've gone past the time. Right, I'll give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, time up. Beep, 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 beep. So the question was, which Peruvian Inca mountain top city was abandoned for centuries but rediscovered in 1911? And the answer is Excuse my pronunciation. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu? Just started watching. Hello, Josie and the Pussycats. Have you lost your razor or are you doing Movember? Very funny. Very funny. I must admit, no, I haven't had a shave for about a week. That's about a week's growth, that is, I'm afraid. It looks a bit awful, doesn't it? Never mind. I'll have a shave next time. There you go. Right, so not many people answered this. Gerald Boyd has got it right. Gerald Boyd, well done. Before my time, Kale Lake says, David Butler, I think he might have missed the question. Kate Mandu. No, it's not Kate Mandu. It was Machu Picchu or Picchu. How do you pronounce that? Evening, Josie, Anne-Marie says. Sarah Charles. Right. It's funny, isn't it? It's grey, isn't it, my beard? It never used to be grey. It used to be dark. It's weird, isn't it, how it changes colour when you get older. Just need my hair to go grey now. What's left of it. Right then, question number 4. Question number 4, onwards. On which island does the Statue of Liberty stand? There you go. On which island does the Statue of Liberty stand? Your time starts now. Question number 4. On which island does the Statue of Liberty stand? Oh, I don't know that. I know where it's near. I know where it is, but I don't know what island it's on. Do you? I got it right. Yes, you got it right. No one else got that one right. Right, I'm losing track of the time again, aren't I? So we say you started at... Right, so 20 seconds. Right. Give you another 20 seconds. There you go. I'm being generous. Man United was 2-0 up now, suddenly 2-2. Embarrassing they are, yeah. I think their manager needs to get sacked. They need a new manager. Right then. What should we say? Another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've probably had more than enough time there. Right. No more answers then. So, we got Coney Island, Ellis Island, and Liberty Island. Right. Who's got it right then? So, question number 4. On which island does the Statue of Liberty stand? The answer is Liberty Island. Liberty Island. So who got it right? Gerald Boyd got it right. Gerald Boyd got it right. No one else got that right, I'm afraid. So there you go. I didn't know that. That was quite a tough one. I know it's in New York, and I know it's near Manhattan, but I didn't know that island had a name. I suppose Liberty Island sort of makes sense, though, doesn't it? Statue of Liberty, Liberty Island. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Oh, well, I know now, don't I? Right, then, onwards we go, then. Question number 5. Which country has the oldest continuously used national flag? Which country has the oldest continuously used national flag? And your time starts now. Question number 5. Which country has the oldest continuously used national flag? There you go. Who knows that one? Which country has the oldest continuously used national flag? Right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 seconds, coming up to 30. Right, 10 more seconds then. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Time up. Time up. Right, everyone's answered. Ian's put USA, David Denmark, Gerald Denmark. Kale Lake says Mexico. Right, the answer is, which country has the oldest continuously used national flag? It is Denmark. So David and Gerald have got it right. There you go. David and Gerald have got it right. Well done. Never mind everyone else. So they are quite difficult questions, aren't they? But there you go. I'm sure you'll get some of them right in the end. Right then, onwards we go then. Question number 6. Question number 6. Question number 6. Just about read it with my eyes. Quito is the capital city of which country? Spelt Quuilto, is that? Or Quuito? Quito. Quito is the capital city of which country? Your time starts now. Go. Question number 6. Like your new glasses, very trendy. Woo! I got these in Benidorm in the indoor market. They were €5 and they haven't broke. The £1 ones I keep buying, they only last 2 minutes. You drop them and you stand on them and you pressure them and they break. But these ones haven't broke yet. They're indestructible, I think. So I'm quite happy with these ones. Right then, so question 5. Hello, Tony Bennett. Right, shall we say 5 more seconds? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Right. Quito is the capital city of which country? The answer is Ecuador. So there you go. Whee! Ian Fraser's got one right. Whee! So Gerald, David and Ian got it right. Gerald, David and Ian. Ian's up on the scoreboard. Well done. Come on, Kale. You can get one. Come on. Right, that was question 6 then. Gerald Boyd says, I know it's somewhere in that region of South America. Yeah, you got it right. Never mind, Kale. Don't worry. It's all for fun. Right. Right then. Question number 7. In which country would you find the Islamic holy cities of Mecca and Medina? In which country would you find the Islamic holy cities of Mecca and Medina? That's question 7. Your time starts now. In which country would you find the Islamic holy cities of Mecca and Medina? Do you know that one? Good night. All hugs to you all. Keep well, Josie. Thanks for coming on, and Tony. See you soon. Bye. Right, so I've lost track of the blimmin' time again, and I'm going to have to get my timer, I think. So easy to forget the time, isn't it? Well, let's give you about another 10 seconds. That's got to be more than enough. Right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Time up. Right. I'm trying to think if I've lost track with the answers here. Oh no, we are on question 7. That's right, yeah. Right. No, we're on question, 5, 6, 7. That's right, yeah. I have to look twice then. Right, so who's got it right then? In which country would you find the Islamic holy cities of Mecca and Medina? I'm going to have a guess. Mecca. I'm going to say Turkey. Let's see what the answer is. Turkey, I reckon. No, the answer is Saudi Arabia. There you go. Bye, Johnny. Look forward to watching you in Tenerife. Tony. Okay, Tony. It's a shame you're not coming, but I don't know. Things happen, don't they? But take care. Take care, Tony and Josie. Bye, my friends. Right. So who got it right? We got Jerusalem, Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia. So David and Gerald Boyd got it right. Well done. Ian put Jerusalem, and so did Kale. Okay, never mind. Right, on to question number 8. Question number 8. Sioux Falls, spelled Sioux. Sioux Falls, is it? Is the largest city in which US state? Sioux Falls, I can't even pronounce it properly. Sioux Falls is the largest city in which US state? That's question 8. Your time starts now. There you go. Go, go, go. Who's going to get that one right? I was going to say Turkey as well. There you go. It sort of sounded Turkish, didn't it? But I was wrong. Never mind. You're as good as me, Kale. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We're coming up to 30 seconds. So 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Time up, time up. No more answers. Kale's, well, everyone's answered anyway. Right, there you go. So that's easy, isn't it? It's easier when there's less people doing the quiz because they're all together, the answers. Right, there we are. Right, so Sioux Falls is the largest city in which US state? The answer is South Dakota. South Dakota is the answer. Who got that one right then? Kale's got it right. Yes! Kale's got it right. Well done, Kale. Oh, no. David Butler's got it wrong. He put North Dakota. And Ian put Texas. And Gerald put South. So Gerald got it right and Kale got it right. Well done. Gerald and Kale. Way! So there you go. If you don't know the answer, copy someone else. You've got a... What, you got a 75% chance? 3 and 4 chance? There you go. If there's only 4 people entering. Right, there you go. So well done, Kale. She's got her first point. Let's give her a round of applause. Whee! There you go. See, you're the same as Ian now. Right. Right, question number 9. Question number 9. Yeah, Kale says. In which country is Waterloo, where the famous battle took place? In which country is Waterloo, where the famous battle took place? And your time starts now. Question number 9. In which country is Waterloo, where the famous battle took place? Do you know what? I don't even know that myself. I haven't got a clue, have you? If I had to guess, I'm going to say France, which is probably totally wrong, but there you go. Right. So where is Waterloo? Where did the famous battle took place? Do you know the answer? Right, so it's 30 seconds. Right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, time up. Beep, 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 beep. Right, who's going to get this one right? Question number 9. In which country is Waterloo, where the famous battle took place? The answer is Belgium. It was in Belgium, Waterloo. I never knew that. Did you know that? I never knew that. I thought it sounded more... Well, it didn't look French, did it? But, you know, that's the only place I could think of. Well, it was in Belgium. So there you go. Belgium was the answer. So who got that right? We've got Gerald Boyd and David. Gerald Boyd and David got that right. Well done. Unlucky Ian and Kale. Never mind. Right. Kale Lake put England. Well, it could have been England, couldn't it? It didn't sound French. True. Right. So onwards then. Question number 10. So the last question on places. Oh my God. I can't even pronounce this word. This is going to be fun. What is the modern name for Mesopotamia? What is the modern name for Mesopotamia? Mesopotamia. What is the modern name for Mesopotamia? And that's question number 10. Your time starts now. Go. What is the modern name for Mesopotamia? Do you know that one? I haven't got a clue. What is the modern name for Mesopotamia? Do you know that one? So get your answers in. Who's going to get this one right? What is the modern name for Mesopotamia? Do you know that one? I've never heard of that word, so I wouldn't have a clue. Right, so I think we've had 30 seconds. I'll give you 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Beep, 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 beep. Right, we've got 3 answers. We've got 2 Irans and 1 Iraq. So who's got it right? Let's have a look. What is the modern name for Mesopotamia? The answer is Iraq. Iraq is the answer. So Gerald Boyd got that one right. That's quite a difficult one, that one, isn't it? I wouldn't have had a clue. Land of two rivers. Mesopotamia. In Greek, Mesopotamia. Is that a Greek name, is it? Okay, David. You sound like them people on the Chaser giving us all the facts after. When they give their answers out and then they come out of a load of stuff for about 5 minutes, don't they? Right. Ethan Moores, hello. So only Gerald Boyd got that one right. So never mind. We can't get them all right. Right then, so that's question number 10. So we're at the halfway stage. That's it for topic number 1. So we're going on to sports and pastimes now. Sports and pastimes. So, do you need a quick break, anyone, or shall we carry on? Do you need a quick wee or get a drink or something? Or if you're ready to carry on, just put ready. Ready, and then when I get 4 readies, we'll carry on. Right, so no break, please, David says. Right, David's ready, Ian's ready. Gerald and Kale, are you ready? When have you got a new series coming up? Well, at the moment, it's going to be in December, I'm afraid. Ethan Moores, I'm just scraping through some old videos at the moment. And I'm getting so desperate, I'm trying to turn some videos into 2 or 3 videos. So I'm a bit desperate on vlogs at the moment, unless I do any in the UK. But I am planning on going away a few times soon, so keep ready. Kale, are you still there? Everyone else is ready. Have you got a new series coming up? Well, I will be, but not yet. There you go. But you never know. You never know. There's lots of bargains out there. Or you never know. I could book a holiday tomorrow, so you never know. But I'm definitely going to Tenerife in December. It's November now, so if I don't find any deals this month, it'll be Tenerife December. If I do see a deal, then I might just book and go. But I don't know yet. I'm looking around. Need to go for a while. Okay, Kale, we'll join back in when you're free. Oh, Steve C's come on. Hello, Steve C. How you doing? Hello from Puerto Rico, Gran Canaria. Well, hey, Gran Canaria. Puerto Rico. Oh, I'm very jealous. I like Puerto Rico. That's one of my favourite places. That is Puerto Rico, Gran Canaria. What a place that is. Great beach, great restaurants, great bars. Excellent place. If you've never been there, I highly recommend you go there. It's very good. Very good. How long are you there for, Steve C? Porto Morgan's the other place to go to. Okay, I will, Kale says. Next year, visit Mediterranean, Spain Islands, the Balearic Islands. Yeah, I know. Everyone keeps going on about me going to the Balearic Islands. I've never been there in my life. So what is it? Menorca, Majorca. Yeah, I'll probably go there, yeah. Right, so anyway, we're doing the quiz right now. We can chat about places after the quiz is over, if you want to. Let's get on with the quiz then. Let's get it out the way. Right, so question number 11 then. Question number 11. Which skeleton racer won Great Britain's only gold medal at the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi? Which skeleton racer won Great Britain's only gold medal at the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi? S-O-C-H-I. Right, your time starts now, and that's question number 11. Get your answers in. Hello, Pete and Shell. Hello. Right, so we're doing the quiz. We'll talk after the quiz. Save all your questions till after. We need to get through this quiz. Right, so we've had 20 seconds. Which skeleton racer won Great Britain's only gold medal at the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi? Was that Korea? I can't remember where Sochi is. Eddie the Eagle. Whee, yeah, I remember him. Right, I think that's time up, innit? I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Just had food. Okay, right, time up. That was question number 11. Which skeleton racer won Great Britain's only gold medal at the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi? And the answer is Lizzie Yarnold. Lizzie Yarnold. Lizzie Yarnold. Who got it? Gerald Boyg's got it. Gerald Boyd. Wow, you've got a very good memory, haven't you? So well done. David didn't know. Ian put Eddie the Eagle. I remember Eddie the Eagle. He was funny, wasn't he? Right, so only one person got that right. Quite difficult, that one. Unless you know your Olympic answers. I'm from Scandinavia. I've got an unfair advantage with these questions, Gerald Boyd says. Okay, right, we're on to question number 12. So this is a Gigi's question. The racing, who likes their racing? Right, question number 12. How are the Epsom Derby, the 2000 Guineas Stakes, and the St. Leger Stakes collectively known? How are the Epsom Derby, the 2000 Guineas Stakes, and the St. Leger Stakes collectively known? Get your answers in now. Your time starts now. Question number 12. Do you know that one? Question number 12. Right. Oh. Do you know, I think I might have messed up here. Oh, no, I haven't. Right. Yeah, that's okay, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Right. When did the time start? Oh, God. Oh, dear. Right, let's say you got 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Beep, 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 beep. Right, so I'm not sure if anyone's got this right. How are the Epsom Derby, the 2000 Guinea Stakes, and the St Leger Stakes collectively known? You've all put down the classics. The classics. Well, I've got here the Triple Crown. Triple Crown is the answer. Triple Crown. So it's called the Triple Crown. You call it the classics. Oh dear. What do I do in that situation? VAR, is it? Is it VAR? Pete's been arguing online with a restaurant that we were going to be vlogging. They can't handle us going in. We would rip the place apart. Has it got bad reviews then? Has it got a one star rating? They don't want you to reveal the truth. Have you ever stayed at the Plain Hotel in Stockholm, Sweden? No, I haven't. I've seen a video of it though. Walk With Me Tim went there, didn't he? Classic Pete. Oh, I've read that one. Right. So I don't think anyone got this right. Unless we do a check. Shall we do a check? Let's see if it's called the classics as well then. I don't know if it is called the classics. I'm not a horse fan. I mean, I watch some races, but very few. Right. I don't know if it'll even allow me to, if it'll give me an answer. Right. Let's see if Google will stay open long enough. I have to start again. Right. Hang on. Right. Here we go then. How are the Epsom Derby, the 2000 Guinea Stakes, and the St Leger Stakes collectively known? Oh, here we go. It's known as the classics.
1,000 and 2,000 guineas at Newmarket, Epsom's Derby and Oaks, and the Saints.
All right, so it looks like everyone's right then. There you go. It is the classics. It's obviously got another name then. 1 star rating. Oh dear. So there you go. Question number 12. Question number 12. It is known as the classics. The 1,000, 2,000 guineas at Newmarket, Epsom's Derby and Oaks, and the St Leger at Doncaster. Right, there you go. So who got that right then? We got Ian, Gerald, and David got it right. So there you go. Well done, Ian Fraser. Well done, everyone. Right. Oh, shouldn't be showing that on the screen, should I? Have you ever... Oh, I've just done that. 1 star rating. PNC go to a different restaurant. My dad loves the classic races, David Butler says. Have I ever flown from Tenerife North Airport? No, I haven't. No. I've been there plane spotting, but I've never been there... flown from there or landed there, but that is the probably one of the most scariest airports in the world, isn't it, Tenerife North? Because they had a very bad plane disaster there, didn't they? In 1977, 2 jumbo jets collided with each other. It's still rated as the world's worst plane disaster, isn't it? Tenerife North Airport. Terrible. It happened in fog. I think there was a plane taking off in the fog. The air traffic controller gave permission to Jumbo to take off, and another one was either turning off the runway or crossing the runway, and they both hit each other in the fog. I mean, how tragic was that? I think something like 500 people died. It was horrendous. I've seen documentaries of it on Discovery and that. Terrible. Gibraltar is the scariest airport. I don't know about that. I think Madeira Airport's probably scarier. But I have watched a video of a plane trying to land at Gibraltar when it's windy and turbulent, and the plane had to do a go around. So Maybe that is scary, and there's probably quite a lot of airports that are scary around the world. Effing Moors. We could have a debate about that later if you want. I flew to Barcelona from Tenerife North, Effing Moore said. Okay, pretentious place. They have removed their comments from social media. We were winning the argument. It's not me, it's Shell. Innsbruck, Austria is crazy as well. There you go. Right, so that was question 12. We've got to move on with these questions. Right, oh, we'll be here forever. Right, question number 13. Which Danish footballer was the youngest player in the 2010 FIFA World Cup? Which Danish footballer was the youngest player in the 2010 FIFA World Cup? Your time starts now. Go. Question 13. Which Danish footballer was the youngest player in the 2010 FIFA World Cup? Do you know that one? I ain't got a clue. What was it? A Danish footballer. No idea. Right, so you've got, coming up to 30 seconds. Right, 10 more seconds then. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Time up. Right, no more answers. We've got 2 people have put Ericsson. Ian's put bacon rasher. Bacon rasher. Right, the answer is Christian Eriksen. There you go, Eriksen. That's the guy that had the heart attack on the pitch, isn't it? And then made a full recovery, and he's playing for... who does he play for now? It's not... he plays for Man United now, doesn't he? He plays for Man United. He used to play for... Was it Tottenham? Tottenham Hotspur? Incredible, that, isn't it? So, enough of me garbaging. Who got it right? It was Gerald Boyg's got it right, and David Butler. Gerald Boyd and David Butler. There you go. Bacon rasher. Oh dear, you got to laugh. Right. I just made sausage Tuscan. It was delicious, Effin Moore says. Shell UK is having a big argumentative debate here about that place they went in. They couldn't film. Manager piped up. They got a 1 star because they didn't know they were going. So I said, well, it shouldn't matter when they come. You should be prepared and have all that's needed in place. That's right. I mean, that's how these places get caught out. I used to work in a Chinese in Port Slade, just outside Brighton. It was called Chef Wok. Chef Wok? Chef Wok. No, it's no lie. It was actually called... No, it wasn't called Chef Wok. I got that wrong. It was called Magic Wok. Magic Wok? Magic Wok in Port Slade. And I had a little part-time job there. This is going back years ago, about 20 years ago. And it's in Victoria Road in Port Slade. You could probably Google it if you want. It might come up. And anyway, I had a job there. I went in there 2 or 3 times a week, delivery driver. And I went there one day at 5:30. And when I turned up, the health inspectors were there with their white overalls on. They wear all white. They were from the council. They obviously did a random inspection, or they got a tip off from someone that there was mice there or rats. It was infested with them apparently out the back. I think it was probably the neighbour, because he filmed one of these mice or rats, but he exaggerated it. He zoomed right in, like close up, and it made them look 10 times bigger than what they actually were, because I actually went in the storeroom to have a look myself, and you could hear them squeaking, obviously in the ceiling, and they were going down the wall, in this wall, and oh man, it was disgusting. They were inside boxes of rice. Oh man, it was terrible. Well, anyway, I won't go on too much because doing a quiz. They got shut down, basically. That was it. It was poof, instant shutdown. I lost my job, and that was the end of it. The boss must have got fined thousands, and it was so bad. It was on the local news. It was on Meridian News. I'll never forget it. I think I watched it the next day, and it come up Meridian News, breaking news: this Chinese has been shut down in Port Slade, and it was quite funny seeing that on TV. Anyway, forget all that. Let's carry on with the quiz. Right, so we've done 13 questions. We can talk in a minute. I know you all got things to ask and say, but we can do all that in a minute. Right. Question number 14. How many hoops are used in a game of croquet? How many hoops are used in a game of croquet? That's question 14. Your time starts now. Go. Go, 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 go. How many hoops are used in a game of croquet? Croquet. Right. So we started about 5 seconds ago. Right. Do you know the answer to that? How many hoops are used in a game of croquet? You've hacked the quiz, Shell says. Right, that's it. You're banned, Shell. Out you go. Who are these trolls coming in here, eh? Right, you've got 10 more seconds. Right, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. How many hoops are used in a game of croquet? The answer is 6. 6 hoops are used in a game of croquet. Did you know that? So we got 12, 6 and 4, 13. So Gerald Boyd got it right. Well done. Gerald Boyd. Right, so there you go. That was question number 14. Right, moving on then. Question number 15. So we need another 5 more and we're done. Which interesting snooker player was nicknamed the Romford Robot? Which interesting snooker player was nicknamed the Romford Robot? Never heard of that, and I know a bit about snooker. Question number 15. Which interesting snooker player was nicknamed the Romford Robot? Your time starts now. Go, 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 go. 15. Do you know that one? Interesting snooker player. Which interesting snooker player was nicknamed the Romford Robot? Do you know that one? I haven't got a blimmin' clue. Someone from Essex. Nick Knowles? Tony Knowles, wasn't it? Tony Knowles? Steve Davis? Don't know. Ronnie O'Sullivan? I don't know. Haven't got a clue. Right, so it must be nearly time up. I'll give you another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Time up. I suppose it sort of makes sense, the answer now. I'm just looking at the answer. Which interesting snooker player was nicknamed the Romford Robot? Well, the answer is Steve Davis. I suppose Steve Davis was like a robot, wasn't he, in his days when he was at his peak? He used to win every tournament, get all the highest breaks. He was like unbeatable, wasn't he? No one could get nowhere near him. He was unbelievable, Steve Davis, in his early days. So yes, he was a robot, and obviously he came from Romford, so he was the Romford Robot. So there you go, it was Steve Davis. Right, who got that right then? I think there was 3 correct answers. Gerald, David and Ian. There you go, you all got it right. Well done. Tick tick tick. That's easy, isn't it? Tick tick tick. Well, I didn't know that one. What are the ones I used to know? The Whirlwind. The Whirlwind. That was Jimmy White. Was someone called the Nugget? I can't remember who that was. And there's a few others, isn't there? I used to like John Virgo when he did the impressions of the snooker players. Do you remember? He was hilarious, wasn't he? John Virgo with his impressions. I can actually still do a few myself. I might do some in a minute after the quiz. I'll see if you can guess who I'm on about. Right. So there you go. That's question number 15. Right, onwards. Question 16. Who holds the record as Arsenal's top goal scorer with 228 goals in all competitions? Well, I think that might be out of date now. Who holds the record as Arsenal's top goal scorer with 228 goals in all competitions? That's question number 16. Go. Time starts now. Go. That's who holds the record as Arsenal's top goal scorer with 228 goals in all competition. Right. Do you know that one? So that's question number 16. Question number 16, that one. I think twice there. Right. So what we got? About another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Right, time up. Who holds the record as Arsenal's top goal scorer with 228 goals in all competition? The answer is on here. Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry. There you go. Henry. Well, we've got Ian Wright on here. I think it is Henry though. That makes sense. Yeah. Shall we Google it though? Shall we Google it? We'll do a VAR. We'll do a VAR. VAR. Because I'm not quite sure of that one. Right. Let's do a. Who holds the record as Arsenal's top goal scorer in all competitions?
Thierry Henry. According to Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's Thierry Henry. There you go. 228 goals. There you go. Right, so it was Henry. So there we go. That confirms the answer to that one. Right, so who got it right then? David and Gerald. David and Gerald got it right. Well done. There were a few other good players, weren't there? There was Bergkamp and Ian Wright. They must have been close. I'm not sure how many they scored. Real Madrid are winning 3-0. Real Sociedad 3-1 Benfica. Full time. Bayern Munich 2, Galatasaray 1. Harry Kane scored in the 86th minute. Oh, and then Cedric Bakambu scored for Galatasaray. But they've lost. Right. Right then, where are we? Question number 17. 17. Right, 17. How many different shaped pieces are there in the tile matching puzzle game Tetris? How many different shaped pieces are there in the tile matching puzzle game Tetris? And your time starts now. Go. That's question number 18. How many different shaped pieces are there in the tile matching puzzle game Tetris? Who remembers Tetris? Do you know that one? Right. I've missed out. I've messed up here. Right. We'll have to do... Right. Okay. No, it's not a problem. Right. Right. Another 10 seconds. Another 10... 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Right. Time up. What's that? 3-0 in Copenhagen. Ian Wright, right, Sarah Charles says. No, it was Thierry Henry. We looked it up. Right. How many different shaped pieces are there in the tile matching puzzle game Tetris? The answer is 7. 7 is the answer. 7. So who got that right? Wow, Gerald Boyga's got it spot on. How did you know that? That's pretty clever. Ian Fraser put 4, David 28. So Gerald Boyd got it right. Well done. So that was question 17, not 18. I got it wrong. Right, so we're going on to question 18 now. Only one person got that right. Quite difficult, that one. So we'll do the football scores in a minute. Question number 18. Who won GB's first ever medal on snow at Sochi 2014 after finishing third in the women's slopestyle? Who won Great Britain's first ever medal on snow at Sochi 2014 after finishing third in the women's slopestyle? Time starts now. Go. Question 18. There you go. The question before was how many different shaped pieces are there in the tile matching puzzle game Tetris? It says 7 here. So there's 7 different shaped pieces, not 28 sides. Right, so I'll give you 10 more seconds to answer this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, beep, 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 beep. Time up. Quite difficult, this one. Wouldn't have a clue unless you knew every question about the Olympics. Who won GB's first ever medal on snow at Sochi 2014 after finishing third in the women's slopestyle? The answer is Jenny Jones. Jenny Jones. Jenny Jones. So did anyone get Jenny Jones? No, pass, not a clue. Right, no one got that right. Well, that was easy then. So that's question number 18 out the way. Right, question number 19 then. Moving on, question number 19. Which boxer was nicknamed the Eastern Assassin? Which boxer was nicknamed the Eastern Assassin? Your time starts now. Go. Which boxer was nicknamed the Eastern Assassin? Question number 19. Who's that? Who's the Eastern Assassin boxer? Who was it? Come on. Do you know that? Right, you've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. Coming up to 30 seconds. So 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Time up. Not many people are answering this one. We got 2 answers. Hello, Kale's back. Kale. Larry Holmes. 2 answers we got, and that is the answer. Larry Holmes was the boxer nicknamed the Eastern Assassin. So well done, David and Gerald. Right, so that's it. We're on the final question of the evening now. Question number 20. Question number 20. Right, in the game of pool, this is easy. Everyone should get this right. Even I know this one. In the game of pool, what colour is the 9 ball? In the game of pool, what colour is the 9 ball? And your time starts now. Go. In the game of pool, what colour is the 9 ball? 9. Right, do you know that one? What colour is the 9 ball in pool? Right. Ah, it wasn't what I thought it was. Right, there you go. This is a trick question. You got to know your number. I think it's American pool. It's not English pool. Right. Oh, I've given it away now. Look. Right. I think we've gone over the time, haven't we? Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Right. The answer is yellow. Yellow is the colour of the 9 ball in a game of pool. So there you go. It wasn't black. I thought it was black, but it's not. Helen Casey, hello. How are you? Yes, I'm okay. Are you okay? Why did you not say Ian Fraser? Are you having a bloody laugh, Johnny Robber? Well, I'm only going by what the question says. It says, in the game of pool, what colour is the 9 ball? It doesn't say American or UK pool. So there you go. I'm trying to think now. When you have a game of pool, there's 7 reds and a black. So there's only 8 balls in the English one, isn't there? So has American pool got an extra ball? Or is that wrong? But then it says, what colour is the 9 ball? So that's the number 9 ball, right. Well, the answer was yellow. Black is 8, Gerald Boyd says. Well, there you go. VAR. 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 Well, 3 people got it right. It was yellow. There you go. So Gerald, Kale got it right, and David got it right. So there you go. David, Kale, and Gerald. Never mind, Ian. It doesn't matter. It's only a bit of fun. Right, so that's it for today's quiz. That's it, folks. Thanks for doing the quiz. Much appreciated. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. You can watch this on playback. If you get a pen and paper and you listen to my questions, you can try and write the answers down. And then you can add your score up, can't you? See how many you got right. So let's find out who's tonight's quizmaster is. Right. We'll read out the football scores in a minute. So it's the moment we find out who has won. Paul has different rules, Pete and Shell says. I would have said yellow, Ian Fraser says. So would I, Sarah says. Hi, P and C, Helen says. Ian Fraser, me! Was in the background, hi again. Hello, Anne. Right then, let's add up your scores then. I think I know who the winner is straight away looking at it, but I'm not going to say. But you'll know in a minute, won't you? Right. So, David Butler. Today, you didn't get them all right, I'm afraid. I mean, I don't even need to add these up. I can tell who the winner is straight away. But I'll add up everyone's score to be fair. So, David Butler, I'm going to count your ticks. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got 12 today, Dave. Well done. Kale Lake, you got 2 today because you was obviously struggling. It was quite difficult, and then you went off for a while. So you got question number 8 right and question number 20 right. So you got 2. That's better than nothing. Well done. Gerald Boyd, my God, you are unbelievable. Gerald Boyd has got every question right except 18. So you have scored 19. 19. That is unbelievable. 19. Ian Fraser, it was quite difficult, wasn't it? So you only got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 right. So there you go. So that's it. Only 4 people entered today. So the outright winner today is Gerald Boyd. So well done, Gerald Boyd. He has won it before. So well done, Gerald Boyd. Very clever. Very intelligent. Well done. Wow, look at that. I'm looking at the football score. Copenhagen are winning 4-3 against Man United in stoppage time. Hello, Denise Brown. Where have you been? You've missed the quiz. Helen Casey. Hello, Helen Casey. I'm going to Fuerteventura in 2 weeks. Well, hey, we'll have a good time, Helen. What part of Fuerteventura are you going? Caleta de Fus, Corrieco, Morajabal. I'm the inevitable, Gerald Boyd says. You must be the, where are you from? Finland? You must be the Finland robot, Gerald Boyd. You should be, you should go on the chase, Gerald Boyd. There you go. Well done, Gerald. So he has won before, Gerald Boyd. So he is quite a clever guy. And David Butler does very well. So it was quite close between you two, wasn't it? So you're both good quiz masters. So there you go. Well done, Gerald Boyd. Unlucky everyone else. But it's a bit of fun. There's always another time for another quiz. Sometimes I do 2 a week, sometimes 1 a week, sometimes none a week, depending on my lifestyle and where I am, etc. So that's it for today, doing the quiz. We can have a little chat for a little while now. Oh, you're from Sweden. Sorry, I thought you was from Finland. Okay. I didn't know you was doing a quiz. I sent you a message, Denise. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Right, so well done, Gerald. So if anyone's got to go now, you can go now. If you want to stay on, we'll chat for a little while. Let me check my battery's not going to die. No, it's on 100%, so that's all right. It's charged up. Right, let's read your comments then. Hello, Denise. Kale Lake says. Denise didn't know I was doing a quiz, and I messaged her. Did you nod off for a few hours? Maybe you've been out. Have you been out? So, Shell, you can tell us all about your restaurant drama. What was going on then? You went in there to film and you got told you couldn't film the restaurant. Where was that then? Was that in Newcastle? You could sing LOL, Denise says. I could do. Shall we read out some football scores? So there you go. Copenhagen have beaten Manchester United 4-3 in the Champions League. Well, and Manchester United had Rashford sent off, so I suppose they was very weak. I'm not going to... God, try saying them names of the scorers of Copenhagen. Elionussi, Goncalves, Leraja, Bardji. Can you pronounce those names? Danish names, are they? Goncalves sounds Spanish. Wow, so Man United were 2-0 up and then they threw it away. Right then, let's read some results. Scottish Premier results. St Mirren 2, Hibernian 2. Champions League results. Group A. Bayern Munich 2, Galatasaray 1. FC Copenhagen 4, Manchester United 3. Group B. Arsenal 2, Seville 0. PSV Eindhoven 1, Lens 0. Group C. Napoli 1, Union Berlin 1. Real Madrid 3, Braga 0. Group D. Real Sociedad 3, Benfica 1. Salzburg 0, Inter Milan 1. And the EFL Trophy result, Northern Group G, Derby 4, Wolves under 21 1. FA Women's League Cup Group A results. Group A, Sheffield United 0, Aston Villa 5, Sunderland 2, Durham 2. Durham win 3-1 on penalties. FA Women's League Cup Group B result, Liverpool 3, Manchester City 4. FA Women's League Cup Group D result, Reading 0, Southampton 1. SWPL 1 result, Spartans 1, Dundee United 2. Ah dear, I think I've just done this one. Scottish Premiership result. St Mirren 2, Hibs 2. So there you go. There's all the local football results. There's probably some other ones. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Ah dear. Onion Bargee Football Club. uh, David says, hi Denise. Denise says, I went to Eastbourne with Julie to pick her granddaughter up from Julie's daughter's house as she had just moved to Seaside Road. Okay. Oh, you could have popped in and said hello. Come on. Hi David. Hi Martin. Hi Pete and Shell. Hi Helen. Hi Kale. Then someone mentioned the bad food rating and he showed himself up saying he didn't know they were going and he had dodgy equipment and poor paperwork. Oh dear. Probably all out of date food and a bad stock. Probably didn't wash his hands as well, eh? Anyway, he's been shot down by me and he's removed his and my comments. Right, okay. Hi Sarah, hi Pauline, Denise says. There you go. I think we're up to date on the comments now. We got 12 thumbs up. Click the thumbs up, guys. Come on. We got 19 in the room, only 12 likes. Come on. What's going on? Right. So I'm just drinking a beer, Kronenberg. 1664. Do you like that beer? Funny enough, this is out of date. It ran out in August. No, I didn't buy it cheap because it was out of date. No, I've had these. I don't know what it is. This beer, when you buy it in a pub, because I bought one of these in France, Paris. When I went to Paris in the summer, that was my first French beer, a Kronenberg, and it was ooh la la. It was magnificent. It was pucker. And then when you drink it out of a can, it doesn't taste the same, does it? It's nothing like a draft beer. It's completely different. And anyway, that's it ran out the end of August, that, and I must have bought them beers months ago. It must be one of the longest beers I've ever taken to drink, because you get 20. How many do you get in a box now? I can't remember now. Happening my internet. My internet's going wrong then. Yeah, you get 18 cans, don't you, in a box? I think I've got 3 left. I'm down to the last 3, so it's taken me 15. It's taken me 15. I've drunk 15 cans in what? About 8 months. So that's pretty slow, really. Normally a box of beers I would drink within a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, a month max. No good in can, KO Lake says. Having fun with us. What are your plans for Tenerife this time, Johnny Vlogger and Denise? Well, one plan is to hire a mobility scooter out and go along the front in a mobility scooter. That'll either be a single seat one or I'll get a 2-seat one. And then Denise can ride it and I can sit on the back and I'll be the cameraman. I can be the cameraman going along going, and here we are on Honda Beach. We got the surfers. I won't have to use my feet, will I? And then I'll be saying, Denise, stop, stop. Or go faster, faster. Turn left, turn right. So that could be a laugh if we do that. Or I might hire my own one out, and then I don't know how I'll be able to film a video. Then I'll have to I don't know. I'll have to have a camera on my head or something, or strap it to the handlebars or something. So I don't know. We've got to work that one out yet. And the other thing is to go and eat one of those e-scooters. I haven't been on one yet. I was thinking I was going to do it. I've been meaning to do it loads of times. In Fuerteventura I should have done it and I didn't. Tenerife, the last 2 times I've gone, I should have done it and I didn't. So maybe this time I'll have a go on an e-scooter. and see what they're like. Film going along on it. See if people get in the way or give me abuse when I go past them. That'd be quite interesting, won't it? We'll see how we get on with that if I go on one. I fancy going on the tri-bike excursion, the three-wheeler motorbike. I think Anne and David went on it, didn't they, when they went to Tenerife? So, are you still there, David and Anne? Was it any good? I'll have to contact Daniel, Tenerife First Excursions, and see how much it costs, how long it is, the excursion. I fancy doing that. I'll probably go on a boat trip like I normally do to see the whales and dolphins. Not sure if I'm hiring a car out yet. I think I haven't checked on the prices, but if they're very, very expensive, I won't bother this time. I normally go to Autoreisen to hire a car out. Quite a few other people I know go to Autoreisen. Cole's place goes to them. What are they called? The Pearsons. The Pearsons YouTubers. Lee. Is it Lee? And his dad lives up the north, doesn't he? North Tenerife, man. I watched the vlog the other day. They did a car hire one. Autoreisen. So if you haven't watched it, watch that. So they're quite an easy company to hire a car out. He's got loads booked up with Daniel. Our youngest is going to Tenerife in 5 days' time. I'm wanting to lose some weight again, Shell says. Helen Casey says, I nearly killed myself on a e-scooter in Lanzarote, so be careful. That sounds fun. Denise Do It might need to find out for my auntie about scooter. Denise Do It might need to find out for my auntie about scooter. So Pete and I will need our running shoes. That's it. You'll have to run. You'll have to keep up with us, Shell. Unless you get one. Unless we all get one, we'll all be going along the front, a big convoy of mobility scooters. That'd be funny. If you need help drinking the beer, Johnny Vlogger, you know where we are. Yep. Denise definitely wants to do a mobility scooter this time, yeah. Go on a banana boat. God, bloody heck. I don't know about that, Sarah. Maybe. What's the other one? Is it like a sofa bed or something? A bed. I think the Mac Master and did Colin go on it? And I can't remember who else won, innit? They went on. It's like a big flat bed, isn't it? And you got these handles on it, and the boat speeds up. It's like about a 5-10 minute buzz or something out in the sea. And obviously, if it goes over the waves, it could flip. Yeah, never know. I might go on that. If I hire a car, I'll drive around the island more, like I normally do. If I don't hire a car, then it'd just be walking, a mobility scooter, and maybe go on a few buses. Unless I can get a lift with anyone else I know out there that's got a car. Not sure if anyone can get them. No, I don't know that either. I know in Benidorm, when I went to Benidorm, you had to be 55 or more to hire one out. You can't be 19 and get on one, because they used to, apparently, and the younger people used to just neglect them. So I suppose there is an age limit somewhere. I don't know what it is in Tenerife. I haven't got a clue. But then the other thing you could say is, if someone did actually have a disability and they couldn't walk, and let's say they was 20 or 30 or 40, then surely they must be entitled to go on one, because that wouldn't be fair, would it? So when I asked the man at the shop in Benidorm, I didn't really think of that if he was actually disabled. can you get one under 55? Denise is okay. She's older than me, so she can get one. But younger people can need them. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're younger than that age and you have got a disability, then you should be allowed to hire one out, shouldn't you? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If you know, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, I've no idea. I'd have to ask when I get out there. Or ask Tim on one of his lives. He'll know, won't he? I'm not sure if he's doing a live tomorrow. Is he doing a live tomorrow morning? If he is, ask him then. He'll know, won't he? He should know. I mean, I don't know 100% if he knows, but obviously Christina's got one because she's obviously, you know, can't walk very far or whatever, which is understandable. But obviously someone that isn't disabled or someone that is disabled but only partially disabled that could walk a bit but not far, are these people allowed one? You know, do they let people go on them? I don't know. We really don't know. Well, I don't know anyway, so I'll have to find out. We'll find out. Shell says, when we were in Turkey, there was 4-seater ones. Wow. I've never seen a 4-seater one. I know when I was in Benidorm last, I haven't seen one before, but when I was in Benidorm in September, they had a mobility scooter where you could sit side by side, like a car, like the old American cars, the bench seat. And I've never ever seen one of them before. They're quite rare. Normally you just get a single one, or you get a tandem one, don't you, where someone's behind you. But when I went to Benidorm the other month, I saw one going along the front, and it had literally you could sit side by side, which I thought was quite good. So there's 3 types that I know of, and if Shell says you can get a 4-seater one, then there you go, you can get a 4-seater one. So there you go. Maybe they got them in Tenerife. I don't know. I'll have to have a look or inquire. I'm not going to read that comment. That's a bit rude, LB5600. Benidorm Sue is a good vlogger. She's nothing wrong with her. She has got a disability, obviously, but there's nothing, you know, can't be helped, can it? If you've got a disability, you've got a disability, and she's doing very well. She's getting out and about on a mobility scooter and vlogging. I think that's very, very good, very clever, because it's more involved, isn't it, when you've got restrictions. Denise says I can get O11 Shell. Then you can sit on the back and the boys can run behind us. So me and Peter got to run, and you'll be sitting in the you and Shell be sitting in the mobility scooter. Yeah. Ah dear. The double ones are good because the disabled person may not be able to drive, so they can sit in the back and have someone drive. Yeah, that's a good idea, yeah. Disabilities aren't always visible either. No, that's right. Yeah, just because someone looks okay doesn't mean they are okay. No, it could mean they're in a lot of pain, and Denise hides a lot of pain. If you watched some videos, she didn't have a walking stick, and she said she was in agony. She was on painkillers, etc., etc. And then other videos you see her with the with her one walking stick or two, and she can't walk very far. She has to stop after a while, and then have a rest, and then carry on after. Everyone's different, aren't they, with disabilities? I don't really want to go into it too much because people will start thinking I'm being rude or whatever. So I don't want to be accused of being rude about people with disabilities and that. It's not fair. So, well, LB5600, I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't really know Sue. I've never met her. I've only seen her. I've seen her on her videos, and I saw her on a mobility scooter in Benidorm, but I've never actually been close enough to say hello or how are you or whatever. I don't know. I might be able to say hello to her one day if I'm out in Benidorm. If I see her, I'll say hello. I go on some of her lives sometimes, comment sometimes, say hello and that. Not many, but some have been on. A few comments I've done on her videos, so yeah, they do lots of videos, don't they, in Benidorm? They live there, so why not? There's lots of quite a lot of few YouTubers in Benidorm, aren't there? Just like Tenerife, there's quite a lot of YouTubers in Tenerife. So you got the people that live there that know the places inside out, and then you've got people like myself that go on holiday there, and then we do vlogging when we go there. So two types of vloggers, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day, you got your resident vloggers and you got your tourist vloggers. People that go there frequently obviously get to know more and more about a place, and then people that live there probably know the most. And then you get the tourist people that go there and they've never been there, or they've only been there once, or they haven't been there for 10 years or something. So the infrequent tourists, if they do YouTube, everyone's got different content, haven't they? They've got different ways of filming a place, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Well, some people, when they're disabled, they do find it harder to hold a gimbal, I suppose, because some people got like a shaky hand or whatever, haven't they? They can't keep still, you know. They got like, I don't know, they shake or whatever. So you've got to expect some imperfections, haven't you, when they're filming? But at least they're trying. They're doing what they can, aren't they? You know, everyone's got restrictions in some way or another, aren't they? Like, you know, some people can't run very fast. Some people are fast runners. Some people are slow runners. Some people can't walk far. Some people can. You know, everyone's different, aren't they? At the end of the day, so some people got asthma. Some people haven't. You know. Everyone's different, aren't they? So, you know, someone might have had a heart attack. They might have had a heart replacement. They might have a pacemaker in them. So they might not be able to walk far. They might, restricted. Anyway, let's not talk about. We're not here just to talk about disabilities and mobility scooters. Let's think of something else. When we're on holiday, we could go in the beach, go in the sea, go in swimming pools. Lots of food reviews to do, I suppose, when you go on holiday. Excursions. I might go to Laura Park again. I haven't been to Laura Park for a while. I think I've been there about 3 times so far. So if I go again, that'll be my 4th time. Siam Park, maybe. I have a job to walk, let alone run. LOL, Denise says. How's Danny? Danny is okay, I think. I haven't seen him much lately. I've chatted to him a few times. I mean, Danny is meant to be coming to Tenerife in December. I don't know if he's coming still, but if he does, he'll be there, won't he? So we'll see him in December if he comes along. Not sure if he's. I'm not sure if his sister's coming this time. He said his sister was going. Not sure if his brother's going. Who else? Not sure if Sam's coming. His girlfriend. She might be coming. I don't know. So I don't really know. I have to find out. So what else is there? There's different places we could go to in Tenerife, I suppose. There's you've got all along the south, haven't you? You've got Los Cristianos, Costa Adeje, Las Americas. You've got Fanabe Beach. You've got Caleta, Playa Pereza. What's the other one? Caleta? Did I just say that? Caleta. There's loads of places to go. Los Gigantes. What's it called? San Juan or something? Got Mount Tidy, and you got up the north, Puerto de la Cruz, Santa Cruz, Laguna, Callao Salvaje, yeah, where Tim is, yeah. That's a nice little place. I did do a video on a place. It was a place with boats. I can't remember what it's called now. Something Juan. Saint Juan or Port Juan. I can't remember what it's called now. I'd have to look it up on my Google map. Don't go there enough. I've only been there once, or twice. I have to get me map out a minute. Hang on, let me have a look on Google Maps. Costa del Silencio, yeah. Costa del Silencio. Where are we? Let's zoom in on this map. Garachico I'd like to go to. La Orotava, up in the hills from Puerto de la Cruz, is nice. I've been there. You've got the Dragon Tree, haven't you? You've got what's it called? Icod de los Vinos. That's where the Dragon Tree is, the oldest tree in Tenerife. Garachico. Lots of places to go. There's places here I've never heard of. El Rayo Buena Vista del Norte, Charco Los Chocos. Never been there. Las Cruces, Cruces. Have you ever been there? I bet a lot of people haven't been there. Playa de San Marcos, Santo Domingo, San Juan de la Rambla. There's lots of little villages up in the hills. If you've got a car, La Guancha, La Guancha. I think I've driven through there. There's loads of places, isn't there? Loads of places. I'm trying to. What was the name of that place I was on about down near Tim's? What's it called? You've got let's have a look. I'm just looking on the Pastorella Centre. Yeah, we'll go there and check the floor's okay. I'll walk in front of Denise so she doesn't go through the floor. La Caleta. Right, where's this place I went to? It's not coming up on the map. Hang on. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. Playa San Juan. There you go. Playa San Juan. I've been there. That's quite nice. There's loads of other places though, isn't there, when you go up the coast. Puerto de Santiago. Playa de la Arena. La Arena. You got some nice little bits up there. If you go past Los Giganti, you've got all those big cliffs, haven't you? And then Masca's a place to go, isn't it? Masca. I still haven't been there. Masca. I've seen it. I've seen it from on a boat when I've been on a boat out in the sea on an excursion going past the Playa de Masca beach. Pete and Shell says we will all walk together and fall through the floor together in a group. I hope not. We'd be suing them for millions, wouldn't we, if we did? Do a floor inspection. Yeah, I'll get my I'll jump up and down on the square floor tiles to see if they cave in. Denise says I wish I sued them now, but wasn't in a good place. Paying for it now. I know, it was terrible, I know. You were very lucky though, weren't you? Very lucky you didn't break your leg or ankle or anything. I don't know. It was pretty scary, wasn't it? One minute we was all walking and then the next minute he was on the floor like in agony. It was like, what the dude? And yeah, well, I've got the video. I still got the video. I still haven't put it up. Maybe I'll try and get it up before I go away. I can merge two videos into one or do them separately. I can do one is the day it happened, and then the second video I did is when I went back, and it was the in fact I've been back twice since you had the accident. The first time I went back, it was when it was the World Cup, and I remember La Passerella. Oh God, I can't even say it. The Pastorella Centre was chock-a-block on the day of the World Cup final, Argentina v France. There must have been 1,000 people on that roof that day, at least 1,000, maybe more. And there was a load of police outside the back by the Highland Paddy in the back of the Pastorella Centre waiting for riots or whatever. And it was a bit scary. It was like all the Tenerifean residents were on the roof of there. There was hardly any English people there. The English people were like keeping their distance from them, if you know what I mean. They were like just in the bars, local bars. And I must admit, I didn't. Well, I did go up there and have a quick look, and then I thought, bugger this, and did a U-turn and walked back out because I didn't want to get into any trouble or anything. Denise says she's not walking on that floor again. No, I don't blame you. Yeah, it was like a suspended floor on plastic stilts. Was a joke. That's right, absolute joke, Pete and Shart. I mean, that would never pass health and safety in the UK. How they, like I said before, in Tenerife. I mean, it might be around in some places, but I think health and safety doesn't exist. Doesn't exist in a lot of places in Tenerife. I'll let you work that out when you go there, or if you've been there, you'll know. You'll know where there's bad places. I mean, the pavements. A lot of the pavements are very uneven and damaged in Tenerife. The curbs are dodgy. You get drops by the curb where the drains are. You know, there's like big holes in some places, isn't there? And you know, if you was drunk and you was walking home at night or something, you could easily put your leg or foot could go into one of them holes by the curb, and you could probably get stuck or break an ankle or something. I don't know how to explain it, but yes, there are some dodgy roads and corners and junctions, and they do need to make them safer. Not everywhere, but just in a few places. I mean, don't let me put you off of Tenerife. Tenerife is fine, but there are a few places where it is quite dangerous. So the roads and pavements. So you have to be careful. But I will say one thing. I think overall, though, their roads in Tenerife, when you drive around, they're very, very well built. The Spanish roads. There's not many potholes like there are here in the UK. I mean, the UK is just unbelievable, isn't it? The roads here. I mean, they're just a joke. I mean, we had all those potholes, didn't we, last winter? And there's still potholes now. And we're just coming into another winter. So I dread to think if we get, you know, we've had all this rain. So you think all that rain's ruining all the roads in the UK again. All we need now is loads of cold weather and it all breaks up and gets worse. It'll only be a matter of weeks before the roads are back to how they were a year ago, and they won't get repaired, will they? Same as Fuerteventura. It has made my osteoarthritis worse now, Denise says. Pete had a situation. We've seen it for ourselves, Johnny Vlogger. Incredible, really, how that was done. I went down some stairs near Bar Studs. What, you fell down some stairs near Bar Studs? Well, I remember, I think I walked down them, was it the stairs? Are you going on about the stairs I walked down with you to the toilets? When we went to those toilets at the bottom of that parade of bars and shops by bastards in Fuerteventura, those toilets, they couldn't have been cleaned for over a week or a month. They absolutely reeked. I mean, the smell was so bad when I went into the gents, I nearly actually vomited. It was that vile, the smell. It was horrendous. It was like, oh my God. And it was like, you know, like when you get that, you know, like when you get that really bad smell, you get that urge to be sick. It's like, it was like I was struggling to keep the vomit down. I was literally gonna be sick. It was that vile. And that's got to be the worst toilets ever. Yeah, that's the ones, Johnny. Oh, it was those stairs. Oh, dear. Get very hurt or worse. Oh. Well, did you get hurt, Pete, or was you all right? Yeah, they're pretty dangerous, those stairs there, aren't they, at that bit where the Bar Studs bar is in Fuerteventura. I was like that on the train going to Manchester. Oh dear. Yeah, I suppose yeah, certain places have got bad pavements or stairs or whatever, manhole covers, drains. Um, some places just don't get designed properly, do they? The health and safety's not looked at properly, and it's like some places just waiting for an accident to happen or a disaster to happen. There there are a lot of places around. Yeah, I mean the latest thing I've noticed is if you've got a pair of trainers, I'll show you these trainers. Right, I've got these trainers. They're Skechers, which is quite a good brand, isn't it? Skechers. I think I paid about 40–50 pound a pair for these. I mean, all right, I've had them a while now. But I've got these pair of trainers. Yeah, look, they're Skechers, and the sole underneath has literally gone flat. Look, can you see that? There's hardly any grip on that now. The rubber's worn down. It hasn't split yet, but it's not far off. And every time I go out with these on, I've been to Tenerife. I think I've been to Tenerife and Fuerteventura in these. I've had them quite a while now. Probably coming up to a year. I mean, they've lasted quite well. But anyway, the sole's worn down. And as you can see, it's all flat. So what happens is, if you go out somewhere and it's wet, if the floor's wet or there's no grip, if it's very shiny, the floor, I go flying with these on. I'm always losing my balance and almost doing the splits and diving towards a wall or something, or a panel of glass or something. They're quite dangerous, these trainers. So I think if you've got a pair of trainers like that, it's time to throw them in the bin, innit? So I have got some new ones that Denise very nicely got me for a birthday. Now look at this. This is going to make you laugh, right? This is going to make you laugh. There's a pair of Skechers, right? There's a pair of Skechers. How much are these? 40–50 pounds in your local sports shop, right? Now I've got here a pair of trainers that look almost identical to Skechers, but they're not Skechers. This is an unnamed brand that I bought. Well, I didn't buy. Denise got on Temu. And if you look, the material is identical. The pattern, they're black. It's virtually identical to the Skechers one. It's obviously like a pattern, isn't it? But the only difference is the bottom. The bottom is different. It's harder. It's not soft rubber. This is tough rubber. And the grip, I put these on. I went out the other day in these. And these are brilliant. These are absolutely brilliant. You don't slip. They're comfortable. They're quite tough. They look well built for the money. I don't know how much they are, but these are peanuts. I don't know if Denise is still on here. How much were these roughly, Denise? Can you remember? How much were these trainers on Temu? I think there was something silly like a £5 or something, or a tenner. They're not expensive, but you'd think, oh, they're crap, they're rubbish, they're not going to last long. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take these on holiday with me, and I'm gonna walk around in these, and I'll do a trainer review. There you go. I'll tell you what they're like, and I reckon they're all right. They're all right. They are. I mean, I don't know how they make any money out of them, the price they sell them, but they're not bad. I love Skechers, Shell says. You will, because there's no grips. Sketcher Airlines, you will go flying. I'll be flying down the departure lounge with those Skechers, won't I? And flying down the steps when you get off the plane. And flying down the aisle. Yeah, I'll be knocking over the food trolley and the drinks trolley, and I'll be banned going on that airline. I'll do a Temu test review. That's it. Yeah, do a Temu test review. Shell loves Temu. Temu. I've walked Schiaffos, Fuerteventura, Portugal, Germany and Turkey and more places in my Temu shoes. There you go. So Shell's had a good review of the footwear from Temu. Maybe that's the answer then, eh? Don't buy the expensive trainers, get the cheaper ones. There you go. These trainers, if you look very closely at the sole, you can see lots of little dots. Those dots are from bramble branches, the spikes, where I was doing some gardening and I've trodden on the brambles, and look, they're all stuck in the trainer. Can you see that? There's loads of little there must be about 100, 150 brambles stuck inside the soles of these trainers. They are starting to split now. Look, these are the Skechers ones. I must have had these about a year now, or just under a year. They've done well though, but they are comfortable to wear in hot countries because they're breathable at the top. When you buy those cheap trainers that are the solid plastic, your feet end up roasting, don't they? They end up being boiling hot and all wet with sweat and stink. But then you shouldn't really wear that sort of footwear on holiday, should you? You just wear your flip-flops, your what do you call them? Can't think what you call them now. Not flip-flops, they just got like a ring bit where you slide your foot in. What are they called? Sliders, that's it, sliders. I find walking around with them is okay, but I find if you do long walks, then the top bit starts cutting into your skin on your foot, and then you end up being in agony for a couple of days, so you have to switch back to trainers again. But they're not too bad for short walks. But there you go. And they're still going, Shell says. Wow. How many steps have you done in them, Shell? I bet you've done about 1 million steps in them anyway. Well, that's good though, isn't it? It's good, isn't it, when you buy some footwear and it lasts for ages and it keeps going and going and going. I remember years ago I used to buy Puma trainers and Adidas trainers, and they were good back in the day. But just like most things, as the years go on, the materials are not as good, are they? They whatever brand you buy, they never last long. They're deliberately made not to last, so you've got to go and buy another pair. A bit like if you buy a car, I suppose. You know, the old cars were built to last, and then a lot of today's cars are not built to last. They're deliberately designed to fall apart at a certain age or a certain mileage. And then they design them where they're difficult to fix. So you've got to take them to a dealer and get ripped off, basically. Unless you're a good mechanic, or you know a good mechanic that knows how to fix these modern cars. But talking of modern cars, who's an EV fan? I'm not. I'm an EV enemy. I hate the bloody things. I can't wait till they all get them off the road. They're a nightmare, aren't they, those EV cars? What was it? Someone sent a picture on Facebook earlier. I don't know if I've got it on my phone, but there's a picture of a street, a typical street that you get in England, and it's like all a load of terrace houses, and there's all these cars parked both sides of the road, and then they're all EV vehicles. This is like predicting the future in I don't know, 20 years time, 15 years or whatever it'll be, there's all these EV cars parked in the street, and there's all these yellow cables all going along the road, and they're all, every so often there's a junction, and where you plug your car in, and there's all these cars in the street with all the leads plugged into them. Do you reckon that's what it's going to be in the future? Or do you think they'll scrap the EVs and go, no way, back to petrol and diesel, or they design something else? What do you reckon? What do you reckon's going to happen in the future? I brought some new shoes for holiday that cost $1.99. John's were $8.50, and you bought me a t-shirt. Oh. Cole's Place. Hello, Cole's Place. Can see you, John, and read comments, but can't hear. Hosting karaoke in a bar tonight. You'll have to lip read me then. Hello, Colin. How are you? Hello, Cole's Place. All our wardrobe is Temu, Denise. Ha 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 ha. Colin says, hi Pete and Shell. Hi Denise. Hope all well. I like Temu, Denise says. Got two girls murdering Careless Whisper. Oh no. Sound almost as bad as Johnny. Sounds a good laugh, Colin. I'll have to come along there one day and have a go at karaoke at your venue in Bournemouth. I will get there. I will get there. Don't worry. I will be there one day. I don't know when, but I will get there. I should have come there this summer, shouldn't I? Never mind. It's gone so quick this year, isn't it? The summer, and before you know it, it's winter again. So maybe I'll have to go there. When will I go there? Probably go there. Well, I'll either go there in the winter or next year sometime. There you go. We'll get to Bournemouth. I suppose the spring and summer's best, isn't it? Really, or the beginning of autumn maybe, and then after that you don't bother because of the horrible English weather. But English weather's funny now, isn't it? You just don't know how it's going to be. You don't know if it's going to be good or bad, do you? See you in Tenerife, Colin. Pete and Shell says. Yeah, not long now. We'll all be out there, won't we? Remember the karaoke in Puerto Rico? Was it Puerto Rico? No. It was in Les Ingles, wasn't it? The karaoke. It was up the road, wasn't it? Shell, the Jumbo Centre. I'm pretty sure it was up there. I don't remember karaoke in Puerto Rico. If we did do karaoke, I must have been drunk. I must have been out of it. I don't remember doing karaoke in Puerto Rico. I remember it in Les Ingles, the Jumbo Centre. That was good. That was funny. It's I don't know if you've got it on camera, but Pete did a video where he was filming me singing, and then I don't know if it was he had his own smoke or it was the woman behind the desk doing the DJing and that. But I was singing this song, and then Pete was filming and getting close to me, like looking up at me at an angle, and it was like Top of the Pops from the 80s or something. And then there was all this smoke coming out, and then it was like a big smoke machine covering me in smoke, and Pete was filming it. It was hilarious. And then there was a couple going around with taking the mick out. I think it was a Wham song. They were singing a Wham song, this couple. I don't know if they were gay or what, but they were funny, and they had a dildo, and they were playing around with this dildo when they were singing, and that was hilarious as well. Yes. So they're just showing some football highlights now. Rashford red. Dear, dear. So we've been live 2 hours 39 minutes. Don't time go quick. Beers all round. Johnny Vlogger is paying. everyone in, everyone down the blah blah pub. Johnny Vlogger's buying the beers, quick. Oh dear. I'll be running off. I'll be going, I'm just going to the loo. I'll see you in a minute. Nah, I'll buy some drinks for people I know and that, yeah. We have a great laugh, don't we? We do indeed. We'll have to get Colin singing some songs, karaoke. Get him do some songs he can sing. He did an Elvis one once on my live. Who remembers Colin singing a Elvis song on my live? Do you remember that? He did good, didn't he? He did good. He was all right, Colin. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be going in a few karaoke bars, having a laugh. Can't wait. Not long now, Denise says. Yeah, the karaoke in our house was fun. Yeah, that was good as well, up in Newcastle. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I do like karaoke. It is fun, isn't it? Just got to... I love finding songs that you know, but you haven't heard them for years, and then you attempt to sing them. I think that's the funniest bit, because you either sing it well or you sing it really bad, and it can be just hysterical to watch when other people watch you. They just burst into laughter, don't they? They just can't keep a straight face. It's just so funny. But you know, what makes me laugh is when you go in a karaoke bar and you sing a song and you think, oh, I've sung that quite well, and then at the end no one claps, or hardly anyone claps. You just get like the odd like that, and you think, come on guys, it wasn't that bad. But everyone thinks different, don't they? How they react to how someone sings, you know. So some people go, oh yeah, that was amazing, oh yeah, and like whistle and everything, and then other people, they don't get a clap, or it's just silent. Oh dear. All good fun though. Johnny Vlogger will go to the toilet and say the lad in the white t-shirt is paying. His name is Dave. Dave, you're paying? Yeah, Dave's over there. Look, see you later. Right, yeah, so I hope to watch a few singers in Tenerife. I'd like to watch Shelley, she's good to watch. She sings at the Dylan's Bar, I think, in the Mirador Strip. Rick's doing a show now, isn't he? I've never seen Rick do a show. Is it comedy he does? He does a bit of rapping as well, doesn't he? So that'd be good if he's doing that. And there's other people, other bands singing out there as well, isn't there? I might go to the Vault Bar. I have to go to the Vault Bar, definitely. So depending how noisy it is or busy it is, it's probably quite busy all the time now, because it's quite a popular bar, the Vault Bar. I will do a live there, but what time or what day, I don't know yet. It'd probably have to be in an afternoon, probably, when it's when there's no football on and things like that, because if there's football on or a band playing, you're not going to hear us. We just get... You won't hear us. It'd be too noisy. So we'll have to go when it's quiet. I'll have to go in there and find out when the quietest day is, the quietest evening or whatever. It's probably a bit unpredictable though, isn't it? Can't say really. But yeah, hopefully we'll do a live there, and if you want to buy a drink or buy a few drinks, you can buy us a drink, can't you? We just give you the table number, and that's it. That's all you need. And then what happens? The bell rings, doesn't it? Ding, ding, and then the drinks come out. Oh dear. That was funny. I suppose you can get a QR code as well now, can't you? Which tells the table number, and you can order drinks that way through certain bars. Support the local YouTubers, that's it, yeah. We liked the Vault Bar, show you cases, okay. Yeah, I used to like that. I used to like the one next door, but it's gone now, isn't it? It's been, what was it called? Oh, God, it was a Scottish bar, wasn't it? I can't remember the name of it now. I had a breakfast there. Ah, what was it called? The began with a C, didn't it? The something bar. Ah, what was it called? The bar next to the Vault Bar. Does anyone know? I can't remember now. No, I can't remember. We had a breakfast there. That's right. We had a breakfast one day in the Scottish one. The Clansman Bar. The Clansman Bar. That's what it was called. The Clansman Bar. We had a breakfast there and it was nice. And then the next day we went to the Vault Bar. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, but apparently the Vault Bar's bought the Clansman Bar now, so the Clansman Bar doesn't exist anymore. They've got that new one now, haven't they? Chicago at the Passarella Centre on the corner. It used to be, was it Mount Hatton's? That's now the Chicago Bar, isn't it? So we'll probably go there. Cases. Do you know, I still haven't been in Cases for a drink. Can you believe that? I've been to Tenerife how many times, and I've walked past it how many times, and I've never ever had a drink in Casey's bar. So I'll definitely go there this time as well and have a drink there. And the Attic Bar, I haven't had a drink at the Attic Bar as well. I've walked past it a million times. I mean, that's the problem with Tenerife. There's so many bars. You can only go to some of them, can't you? Manhattan's, that was it. Bojangles is a good bar. Yeah, that's at the top of the Mirador Strip, isn't it? You got Gigi's Bar, haven't you? Dylan's Bar. There's so many. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you got the Fox along the road. There's a few bars open. There's a few bars there, and is it the Swan, the Fox, and the Night Strider? He's opening up a bar there, isn't he? I don't know what it's going to be called. So you never know, that might be open soon. We might go there for a drink, say hello. I fancy going to Tandoori Hut this time. I still haven't had a meal in Tandoori Hut. A bit of a controversial place though, because I tried to do a live there and I got turned down. I wasn't allowed. So the worst scenario is we just have a meal there. But I'm determined to do a video there, whether it be a live or a recorded video. I will try and do a video, even if it means being discreet. I will do a video there. And which one do we go in though? Do we go in the one in Los Cristianos, or do we go in the one in Las Americas? How much is a beer this year? I would imagine a lot of the bars have gone up in price. There's probably a few €1 bars, but I doubt if there's many left now. It's going to be a dying thing, isn't it? One day there won't be any left. Or they'll just probably do it where they'll sell a beer for €1, but they'll do it where you've got to buy some food or something, and then they top the price up of the food to make up the price of the beer. That's the only other way I can see them doing it. I know the Abora don't do €1 anymore. The last I heard, I don't know if this is true, if it's still valid, but the last I heard with the Abora is they do a €1 beer, but you only takeaway. They don't do it if you sit down there. I think it's $1.75 if you sit in and have it. So we'll check that out when we go back in December. There was a bar that opened up next to Daniel's Tenerife First Excursions in Los Cristianos. I can't remember the name of it now. It was an Indian restaurant literally up an alleyway that goes to the back. And it was called a bar as well. I can't remember the name of it now, but I went there with Denise. And they were doing a €1 San Miguel, which was brilliant. And then Denise said, "Oh, I fancy an ice cream. John, can you get me an ice cream?" And I went, "Yeah, okay then. What one do you want?" And then she picked one out of the lolly cabinet, you know, the bit with the glass where you lift the door up. And there's me thinking, oh, that'll only be about €2, 2.50, something like that, €3 max. And then I drank my beer, and Denise had a lolly, and then we went to the man. "Oh, how much is the lolly then?" And I think he said it was something ridiculous, like €5. And I was like, "What? €5 for a little lolly?" So it's like they did you a deal in one hand and then they ripped you off in the other hand. So when you go to some of these places that do €1, be careful, because they will scam you and rip you off on something else that you buy to make up the cost of the €1 beer. So be careful. I mean, if that place is still going, I think it might have been called the Cavern Bar or something. I can't remember now, but I'll go back there when I go there, and I might do a little video, and I'll do a little experiment and see if they're still doing the €1 beer, and if they're ripping you off on lollies and things like that. So yes, we'll have a little sneaky peek. Should I go back to the slow boat? A lot of people keep asking me. I'm really not sure if I should go there. Don't know if the guy probably won't recognise me at first, but I'm pretty sure he'll recognise me after about 10 minutes, especially if I get a camera out and start filming. He'd definitely realise who I am. But the chef wasn't the problem, was it? It was someone that was sitting at a table that was Spanish and got involved. He shouldn't have got involved. That caused the trouble. But then the main problem was one dish. I was moaning over one dish, the sweet and sour pork balls. If those pork balls had crispy batter, it wouldn't have been a problem. But because they were all soggy and soft, and the man put the sweet and sour sauce with the balls rather than keeping it separate, it probably wouldn't have kicked off. But there you go. I still have got my gimbal from that time when it went flying off the balcony. It still actually works. Can you believe that? It still actually works, but it is a bit wobbly. I think the bearings have got a bit damaged in it where it fell off the terrace onto the floor. And there's a button on the side that used to do zoom, like a zoom button. That doesn't work, but it still functions like left, right, up, down, and stability. But like I say, I don't really like using it much now. I might get rid of it soon and sell it and just get another one. A Bora is 150, Shell says, or it was. Raymond Free, Chucky's, and the other one was €1. Well, I think the last time I went to that bit, can't remember what you call it now. Ah, Jesus, what's it called? By that shopping centre. La Vista, is it Vista Shopping Centre or something? You got Raymond, the Sun King, and Chucky's, haven't you? And I think there's another one there now. Or maybe two other ones. Raymond Free was the last one doing €1 beers, but I think when I went there again, it had gone up to 150. So I don't think any of them do it €1 there now. You've got to go further along the beach, where that bit of grass is, and there's a drop, if you know where I mean. Was it Boca Boca? Boca Boca, and there's another one. I think there's 3 in a row, and they was all €1. That's probably one of the last places you can get a €1. Vista, that's it. Vista Shopping Centre. Damien Hancock, that live made you Tenerife famous, Johnny. Which one was that? The Vault Bar? The Vault Bar, yeah, that was good, wasn't it? That was funny, that live. Do you know, I've never drunk so much alcohol in such a short space of time. And because I hadn't eaten much, it did kick in quite quick, the alcohol. It was quite funny. Oh dear. Bora Bora, that's it. Oh, the slow boat. The slow boat one was funny. Yeah, yeah, that was, well, it's sort of funny and not funny, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know, it was different, wasn't it? I think it's the first video I've seen in Tenerife where something kicked off. I've never seen anyone else film a video where it's kicked off. I mean, I don't know if any other YouTubers experienced any unlucky moments like I have, but that was pretty bad luck, wasn't it, when that happened? So yeah, I suppose it did sort of make me a little bit famous. I think the other ones that were quite funny that I did were the Lou review ones, or the Hong Kong hot buffet. I was doing a live and I had to go to a toilet, didn't I, live, and I had to take my camera into the toilet. That was quite funny. Hello, Lucas. Are you still coming to Tenerife, Lucas? Lucas is meant to be coming to Tenerife, guys. If you've seen Lucas on my channel, Lucas should have a laugh. I can just see him saying a few things and make people think, what? Or whatever. Did something happen? Did something happen at the place near the tunnel? What tunnel's that? What, the Los Cristianos tunnel? Yes, he is. Lucas is still coming. Right, okay. Something near the tunnel. That's near the chill out bar, isn't it? The chill out. I don't think anything bad happened there. The only thing I can think of, I was doing a live and there was a man playing a violin in the tunnel, and the guy didn't like me filming him, and he wanted money. He wanted money if I filmed him, so I had to move the camera away from him and just film straight on. I remember that, but that wasn't really funny or nothing major. Yeah. Near the tunnel. I don't know if something did happen. I can't remember. Can't remember what happened there. I don't know. Like I say, all different things happen at different times in Tenerife. Oh dear. I'm sure. Hopefully nothing bad will happen this time. Hopefully we'll just have a laugh and we'll have a lot of funny moments. Walk with me, Tim, done a live stream from Tenerife yesterday. Yes, I haven't watched that yet, Eugene. I watched a bit, but it was right at the end, and he said he was going now, and he was in Porto Colon, high up at the top, and then he said he was going to go to New York or something. I don't know if that's right. Yeah, he gets around, doesn't he, that Walk with me, Tim? But then when you look at the views he's getting on his videos, and he must be raking it in. He must be making thousands. I don't know how he does it. Quite amazing, really. But there you go. If he does marketing, if he's a marketing expert, then that's probably why he's getting lots of views, because he knows how to market his videos and share them and get them out, I suppose. I'm not very good at marketing, so Are you out in Tenerife in early December, Johnny? Yes, I'm out from the 5th of December for a week. So that's the 5th to the 12th, Damien. Are you there then, the 5th to the 12th? We've been a bit unlucky meeting up, haven't we? You've either been busy diving or going home the day before or after or coming when I've just gone. So yeah, hopefully if you're there we can meet up, say hello and that. It's nice seeing people that come on the lives. When are you going out, Damien? You said early December. What dates are you there? Can't remember. What? So I will go to go and see Tim and Kaleo Salvaki. Might meet up with him on one of his morning walks if I can get up. I will have to have a look at prices for December as I'm booked for May 24. Yeah, I know early December the prices are cheaper flights, but if you're looking at prices near Christmas and the New Year, they are ridiculous. I have booked to go for the New Year as well in Tenerife, so I will be going to Tenerife twice in December. I've booked to go early December and late December, but my flights, the flights I am doing are crazy flights. They're flights that people wouldn't book. So I'm not going to say anything, but let's put it one way. Getting there will be easy, but getting back is going to be a big challenge. And it will be very interesting to see how I get home and how I cope. So see if you can work that out. I won't say any more, but it should be interesting, very interesting. I'll say no more, but yes, I have booked to go for the New Year. I have only been in Tenerife once before for New Year, and that was in 2016. I went out when one of my daughters was there, Kirsty, and the grandchildren, and I remember I stayed at their hotel for New Year's Eve and a couple of other days, and there was all fireworks going off at the hotel and all over. It was near Los Gigantes. It was a hotel on the hill, a TUI one. Probably down a bit from Los Gigantes. It was in, is it Santiago or something? It was down there. And yeah, it was a really nice hotel. It was alright. But it's a bit out the way though, you know, it's like, it's in the middle of nowhere really. Like, well, I mean, it's in a built up area, but it's not the same as Adeje, Los Cris and Las Americas. It's not for me really going up that bit by Los Gigante, but it's all right though, you know. It's all right going there for a day out or something, couple of days or something. Sounds like you're going around the world to get back. Not quite, but it's going to be interesting. I mean, like I say, I'm not going to say anything because I'll give the game away. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be weird. Right, I've never done it before, what I'm going to do. So, and the price worked out really cheap. It's a lot cheaper than if you get direct flights. I mean, it's going to be an indirect flight, basically. That's part of the clue, but I'm not going to say any more. But the price I paid for the flights was a bargain. It was such a good bargain that I've looked online since, and you cannot get the deal that I got anywhere. I've looked and looked and looked and looked, and you cannot get anything like I've got. The price. So I think I might have got the deal of the century, or the deal of December, for flying to Tenerife. So when I do the video, or when I'm out there, I'll reveal the prices, and then you can tell me if you've got a price anywhere near what I'm paying. This is not for the beginning of December, this is for like the new year, because if you look online now, you're looking at £200 plus. £230, £250 for a return flight. I saw one today for £700, £705 TUI. Absolutely ridiculous. Would you pay £700 to fly, just to fly on a plane from A to B? I mean, that is mental. Crazy, crazy. But that's what some of these airlines are charging. They're charging, you know, anything from £250 up to £700-800. It's crazy. But I suppose they've only got so many seats, and when they get down to the last few, they just whop the price right up, don't they? So that's where they make their money, isn't it? These airlines. But if you book in advance, you do find some very cheap flights. So you got to shop around. There's so many different companies now. The cheapest ones, I can tell you where I find some of these cheap flights. It's not on skyscanner.net. I know Kevin promotes that website, but I've been on it, and to be honest, I don't find many good deals on there. So if you want to find somewhere that does good deals, the ones I recommend, I'm not saying they're the best, but every time I go on them, they always seem to do good deals. One is called trip.com, and another one is called eDreams and trip.com. And if you want to book a holiday, Love Holidays is quite good. They do good deals. But there's loads of them. There's loads of companies out there doing deals. Hayes Travel do quite good deals. Some airlines do good deals on flights. Wizz Air are doing some good deals on flights to certain places, but they don't go to Tenerife from the UK at the moment. They've stopped doing that, but you can get to Tenerife on Wizz Air if you fly indirectly. So I think if you went to Italy, if you fly from the UK to Italy, you can get a flight from Italy to Tenerife on Wizz Air. It probably means you need to go to Italy and stay there for a day or two, and then get a Wizz Air flight from Italy, if you want to do that. But otherwise, just go direct, don't you? But there's other airlines. There's Wayland doing flights. There's Iberia. Ryanair are doing flights direct and indirect. I saw one today which was absolutely ridiculous. You had to change twice. I think it was from where was it? That was it. It was from Newcastle to Dublin, then Dublin to Bristol, and then Bristol to Tenerife. I mean, that's crazy. Would you do that? I wouldn't do that. Mental. I think it took something like 2 days to get there. Crazy. From Newcastle to Dublin, Dublin to Bristol, and Bristol to Tenerife. Crazy. Yeah. I mean, in my situation, I would probably go, oh, bugger all that, and just go to Bristol and get the last connecting flight to Tenerife, and just pay the price and skip the other ones. I mean, maybe that's the answer on some flights. You know, if you can get a deal where you're going 2 or 3 stops, 1 stop or whatever, and you live near the second airport, then you just forget the first one and go on the second one. So there you go. Anyway, I'm not reading your comments again. Let's read your comments. I haven't read any comments for ages. We struggle to... You can tell us when we're in Tenerife. Okay. We struggle to find a good price. Watch out, Tenerife. Johnny's coming. Haha, can't wait for the vlog. Should be wild. Simon Dell says. We've been looking from May as well, Shell says. Sanjay Sharma. Hello, here's Johnny. Johnny's coming for you. You've got to be an online juggler, Pete and Shell says. Yep. That's right, Pete and Shell. Need to join the online circus. It's crazy for flights at the minute. That's right. Yes, the prices, they're crazy, aren't they? I saw a flight the other week. It was £48 one way. And I kept looking at it and I was going, shall I or shan't I? Shall I or shan't I? And I kept umming and ahhing. And I was thinking, I'll leave it today. I'll leave it. I'll do it in a couple of days' time. And what happens? I goes back online in 2 days' time or even the next day. And the price just went right up to something like £190 or something in like 24 hours. And then I was thinking, oh no, why didn't I book it, you know? And then I was thinking, oh, it'll come back down, It's probably just, they're just having a laugh, you know? They're just playing around with the prices. And I've looked ever since and the price hasn't gone back down. It's literally just gone up and up and up and up. And I think the original flight, the £48 one now, it's something silly like 300 quid now, 250 at least. So sometimes when you see that price and it's a deal, you've got to buy it there and then and click that button. You've got to click that buy button. If you don't click it, the deal's gone. You won't get it again. Yeah, you do get some good deals. It's pot luck. It's all about getting the timing right. You know, I mean, do you go on in the daytime? Do you go on in the evening? Is it a certain day of the week? You know, do you get your flights on a Thursday? Or do you get your flights on a Monday? Or do you go on a Sunday night? You know, if you look in the daytime, I normally find the prices dearer. If you go on at night time, in the evenings, certain days of the week, I find the prices are cheaper. What do you think? How do you find your deals? Do you find them at any time of day, or is it certain days of the week? Is it in the evening? Is it in the early hours? Is it in the morning? When do you find your deals? We find we can get flights so much cheaper if we go down country. Newcastle is so expensive to fly from, Shell says. Benefit of hindsight, Johnny Powell. It's crazy, Simon Dell says. Yeah. Buy, sell. Yeah, I mean, the flights are like share prices, aren't they? They literally go up and down, up and down. They're crazy. It's like, you know, fuel prices. They go up and down, don't they? Share prices go up and down. You know, it's, you know, the price could be going up and up and up, and all of a sudden the price would go right down to a crazy price, and it's only for like 5 minutes or something. And if you're not there at that time to get the deal, you've missed it, and then the price goes whoosh straight back up again. That's what I'm finding. Do you find that? Buy, sell, yeah. The only annoying thing now is when we had the pandemic, the airlines were letting you cancel flights and rebook free of charge. So, you know, if you was juggling and looking for a better deal, you could do it free of charge, couldn't you? But now the now that's all ended. You can't now. You know, if you book a price and then you see one cheaper, um, you know, you've either lost your money or you've got to pay the fee to change that flight to another one. Or I don't know if I said it already. Did I say it? I can't remember now. You just got to write it off. You know, you just got to go, oh, well, just have to leave it. Forget it, you know. I mean, if it was only like 15, 20 quid for a flight, you might as well just forget it, write it off. Because I don't know if it's true, but I did book a flight with Ryanair there and back, and I think it was 40 quid to go somewhere, and it then worked out that I couldn't go on them dates, and I've still got the flights now, but I've booked to go at a later date, and I've now got 2 flights that are useless. So I'm now saying to myself, do I just forget about these 2 flights and write them off, or do I pay extra to rebook them to go somewhere else at a later date? What would you do? Would you just write them off? I mean, one flight was only it was to Benidorm. I'll be honest, it was to Benidorm, and it was from Gatwick. It was $16.99 one way, which is very, very cheap for from Gatwick. And every other flight, every other day was like 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds for the same thing. And then there was this one flight on this one particular day, and I booked it, and then I booked some accommodation, and then I found a better deal, so I didn't want it anymore, so I changed for another deal. And yeah, I suppose that flight I can write off, but the return one was dearer, so maybe the dearer one I'll keep and pay the extra to change it for a return flight. But that can be at a later date, I suppose. And I've still got I've still got one British Airways flight credit from 2020, October 2020. I booked 2 flights to get home from Tenerife to Gatwick, and originally I was going home on EasyJet, and then they had this thing where if you went home on the Sunday after 4 in the morning, you didn't have to quarantine for 7 days. I remember it, and that's why I booked this extra flight with British Airways. I think it was like €70, and I was going to go home on the British Airways, and then right at the last minute I decided not to. I decided to just stick to the original plan, which was go home a day earlier, and I missed out by, I think it was 3 hours. I missed out by 3 hours to not to avoid quarantine, staying in the indoors for a week. And if I'd have got the other flight, the BA flight, I wouldn't have had to. And I was being stupid. I went for the original plan, which was stupid because I had to end up staying in for a week. And don't know, your brain goes a bit crazy when you start booking all these different flights. You think, oh, should I go on that one? Should I go on that one? Should I go on that one? And I couldn't make my mind up. And in the end, I just messed up. Well, anyway, I've got credit on that, so I've got to use that up by September 24. If I don't use it up, so they've given me 4 years to use this e-voucher thing, e-flight thing. If I don't use it up by next September, that's it, it's gone. I mean, they've extended it 2 times already, British Airways, so they've been quite generous. Anyway, let's read some of your comments. I'm not reading your comments. That's right, Pete and Shell. I can look on an app and Pete can look on the website and there's a difference in price. Jesus, that's crazy, isn't it? Also, if you log in on a VPN, it doesn't monitor your search. I find that makes a difference. Pete and Shell says, we know the tricks of the trade, searching and the time of the day you look. It doesn't always work, but hey, we found cheap flights out, but so expensive to return. Yes, that's another trick, isn't it, with the airlines? I find if you book one way, you'll get a deal one way, but the return flight will be ridiculous. That's whereas if you book a return flight, so both together, you find what happens is they chop the price up on the one going out, they turn it the other way round. If you do a return flight, they chop the price up on the outward flight, and then the return flight, some of them is actually zero. Some of the airlines actually charge nothing for the return flight because they've ripped you off on the outgoing one. They can still making a lot of money for if it was a cheap flight there and back. So what they do, they're very crafty. I think I saw this on EasyJet. EasyJet were doing it. They were like, you know, you get a cheap flight going out, but you can't get a cheap flight back. It's like 200-300 quid. And then if you book 200 quid flight going out, you get the return flight home for nothing. I mean, what's that all about? Crazy. But that's what airlines are doing now. They must, like you say, Shell, they must be monitoring my searches, and they juggle all the prices as I keep searching. Like, you know, you could search it 1 minute, go back 10 minutes later, and then it's gone up. And then you go back an hour later, and it's gone back down. And it's like, what are they doing? They're just taking the mick. So, yeah, prices do keep changing. It's crazy. It can often be cheaper to do 11 nights than 8 nights. That's right, yeah. Yeah, sometimes if you go longer, a bit longer, you get a better deal than if it's 7 nights or 10 nights. That's right. You're right, Shell. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. This message is held for review. What's that? Potentially stupid should have gone with your gut, pal. Yeah, that's right. I know, Simon Dow. I know. That's what I mean. You know. It's like it is a gamble, isn't it? It's a lottery. It's like, you know, you see a good deal. Do you do it there and then, or do you leave it and go back in an hour or the next day? 9 out of 10, if you don't do it there and then, that's it. You lose the deal and you'll never get that deal again. Stick your thumb out on the runway. Stop. Climb in the cargo hatch, that's it. It happens with car insurances too. Oh, mate, don't tell me about car insurances. Oh, dear. Do you know what? The problem is when you're trying to find these cheap deals, flights, you can spend hours and hours and hours searching. And it's the same with car insurance or even home insurance. I've been trying to get some home insurance for some properties I've got the last few days. And it's taken me all day and even the next day to finally decide which insurance company to go with and what quote, because they all keep changing. And it's like, I had one the other day. What is it? I had it where the original insurance premium had gone up £50, and then I went online and I saw this other company that I'd never been before. They was doing it. They were doing it about £60 cheaper, and I thought, oh, that's good. I'll go for that one. So what I thought, right, I'll ring up tomorrow and cancel the original one and go with this other company. And then the company that I was originally with, then I rung them back for a laugh, saying, look, I found a cheaper quote. Can you match this quote? The original insurance company said, oh, we can do it £10 more than that company, but what we'll do, we'll then give you 10% extra off, which then worked out cheaper than the other company. So if I hadn't have rung them back to say if they could do it cheaper, I would have gone with the quote that was cheaper than the original quote, but I would have been worse off than the original quote, because the original company then gave me a better deal than the second quote, if you know what I mean. I know it's a bit confusing, but do you get the drift? It's weird. It's so weird, these companies, how they keep juggling the prices. It's really crazy. Shell says we're doing 9 nights as cheap as 7. So you're getting 2 nights free then. We could have done 11 for the same as 7, but need to get home. Right, fair enough. So there you go, yeah. So you could have got a deal for 9 nights or 11 nights. Same deal, same price as 7 nights. Yeah. Simon Dow is looking. I search too much. I probably do. Adam was getting crazy prices, so I looked and got it £300 cheaper because it was my first search. Wow, that is crazy, isn't it? So one person keeps searching and searching and searching and searching, and their price gets dearer and dearer and dearer. You go on, what, an hour later or something, first time, bang, you get a deal. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. But I suppose that's just how it works. Yeah, crazy. I mean, that's the other thing, isn't it? If you want to go for 7 days, like most people probably go on a Saturday, don't they, or a Sunday, or Friday, and then like if you pick a day like Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, even sometimes those 3 days, or a Thursday, can actually work out cheaper than all the other days. It's really weird. You've really got to search hard and just keep trying, and eventually you'll see a deal, and then when you do, you just book it. You've got to play the airlines at their own game, like at Shell did. That's it. Yeah, just go in different days, so we couldn't do it. It monitors your search, right? I'll have to get a VPN thing then, where it blocks me, where I can't be detected then. Does that put a stop to it, Shell? A VPN thing, isn't it? VPN, you have a VPN account or something. Is it Surfshark or something? Surfshark? There's loads of different companies out there where apparently if you've got a VPN, you can watch TV all around the world. Like you can watch your local TV channels in whatever country you are if you've got a VPN. Whereas if you haven't got a VPN, you can't. It blocks certain channels in certain countries, doesn't it? But the VPN stops it. Yes. Anyway, what's the time now? Jesus, it's nearly midnight. 3.5 hours we've been live. This time's going fast, isn't it? I couldn't look at our Skiathos trip. I couldn't believe the price we got. That. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I keep seeing the Coletta Diffuse prices coming up in Forteventura, and they're like silly money, aren't they? For where we stayed. They're still doing cheap deals now. I've seen they're all like £180 for a week. I mean, how can they do that? £180 for a week. a flight and accommodation. I mean, all right, the accommodation's a bit budget, but it's not that bad, is it? It's all right. I mean, it's okay. It's a good deal, really. I saw a deal the other month to go to Corfu. It was in October actually, and I didn't book it up. I should have booked it up, and because I hesitated and delayed it and put it off, the deal went. So, like Simon Dale says, you know, you've got to have that gut feeling and just do it, ain't you? Never mind. They are still cheap, that's it. 2 weeks for under £220. Oh my god, that's crazy. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, well, I don't mind. I don't mind these cheap holidays, but just like everything, when you keep going to the same place, you start getting bored in the end, and then you want to go somewhere else, don't you? But you know, if you can find a cheap deal somewhere else, why not? Go for it, you know. Sidari has been expensive every time we looked. Where's Sidari, Shell? Never heard of that place. Is that Greece or something? Turkey? We got Turkey at a still as well. Okay, that's good then. Sidari is in Corfu. Okay. Okay, I've never been to Corfu, so I don't know. What's happened to Denise? Has she gone asleep? I haven't seen her on here for ages. She's vanished. She's probably nodded off. Ah dear, gotta laugh. I'm going back through the comments now. I can't see her on here. She must have fell asleep. Are you still watching, Denise, or have you nodded off? Manhattan was her last comment. That was at 23:07. That was about 50 minutes ago. Blimey. Think it's just me and you, Johnny. Yeah. Simon Dale. Hello. Brighton head coach says Purvis Estupian. Oh, I've missed it now. Oh yeah, so Brighton are playing tomorrow, the Europa League. I'm gonna have to go to a pub and watch that. Ajax, Brighton v Ajax tomorrow. That's I wanted to go there. That was one of my plans to go to Holland and watch Brighton play Ajax, but to get a ticket was basically impossible, and no chance. But never mind. That's just how it is, isn't it? Ah, you are there. I'm here. And me, us. Yes, you as well, Pete, but you're me, haha. Ah, there's Denise. Oh dear, gotta laugh. Well, we'll have to have a good old natter when we're in Tenerife, Pete and Cheryl. There you go. I'm sure we got lots to talk about when we meet up. I've just farted. Yeah, Denise likes farting lately. Denise is in bed now. Right, so I think we're going to wrap it up now. It's coming up to midnight, 5 to midnight, isn't it? We'll talk for a few more minutes and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this live tonight. Click the thumbs up if you do. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's Johnny Vlogger UK, and I'll give a few shout outs to YouTubers I know. Pete and Shell, they've got a channel. Check out their channel. Cole's Place, he's got a channel. Check out his channel. Cole's Place. Timothy Dowd. LWST, is it? LWMST, that's it. Or Lim with MS Tenerife. Timothy Dowd. Check out his channel. Who else we got? We got Rick and Shelley. Check out their channel. Just Rick. Crackmaster. Daniel. Tenerife First Excursions. You've got the Macmaster. Check out their channel. Who else we got? I'm bound to leave someone out. Sorry if I leave you out. No offence. NTM Tenerife. North Tenerife man. Check out his channel. He's got lots of videos of the North Tenerife. Some of them are quite interesting. I've been watching quite a lot of them lately. Goes on all these different walks and that around the north of Tenerife. I'm going to get it wrong now. His son does a channel. Is it Pearson's Adventure? Pearson's Adventures. Check him out. He's got some vlogs on Tenerife. Matt Master. I said Matt Master, didn't I? I think I mentioned all the main YouTubers, haven't I? I can't think of anyone else. It's getting too late now. Who else is there? Oh yeah, Night Strider. Check out his channel. Tenerife Tez. Tenerife Tez is a nice guy. I haven't met him yet. He's doing loads of videos, isn't he, at Tenerife? Quite shocked. He's getting good views on his videos. So he does quite a good job. Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be new YouTubers popping up that do Tenerife and other places. So you just see them, I suppose. They just pop up, don't they? Or you get recommended them when you watch the lives, Webby. I haven't met Webby yet. I'm hoping to meet Webby in Tenerife. Hello, Webby, if you're watching. I don't know what his channel's called now. You'd have to look on Timothy Dowd's channel, because they get on quite well. Crackmaster, yeah, I've done Crackmaster. Scotsman in Tenerife, yeah. I've done all those. There's so many, yeah. They only used to be about 3 or 4, didn't they, at one point? But now there's loads. I'll have to write a list down, I think. I'll have to do an update list of who there is. Then I can have it next to me and go, blah, 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 blah. Oh, there you go. Edinburgh Honest Guide. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, I forgot Edinburgh Honest Guide. He's good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I haven't met him yet either, but I'll send him comments on his videos and that, and I don't know, you never know, I might meet him one day. Pete and Shell's channel too. I've just mentioned your channel. Right, there you go. Right, that's enough shout outs now, no more, that's it for today. Right, so coming up to blimmin' now, nearly 4 hours. It's midnight now, so I think it's time to call it a day now. So, thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone that's joined the live. I've enjoyed the chat. I enjoyed the quiz. And we'll have another chat another time. Simon Dell laughing his head off, that's it. So, Damien, hopefully might meet Damien soon. Damien Hancock. Get out to Tenerife on the 5th. There you go. We'll come and say hi. Night, Johnny. Don't let the bed bugs bite. No. Oh, don't talk to me about bed bugs. I had some bed bugs. I can't even talk properly. Bed bugs in my old house about 6 years ago. I bought this second-hand headboard at a car boot sale. I think I paid £3 for it or something. And I thought, oh, that's nice. It was like black velvet. Because I had a metal one, a brass one. And I kept banging my head on it. I thought, oh, I need to get a padded one. And I got this headboard at a car boot. And I went, oh, yeah, it's brilliant. You know, I fit it at the end of my bed and all that. And it was all la-di-da. And then one night I woke up and I started itching. I was like, oh, I'm itching, you know. And I started getting these scabs in my head. It was like, what the hell? What are all these bites in my head? And I think about a day later or 2 days later, I turned the light on in the middle of the night. It was about 3 in the morning. And no word of a lie, there was all these bed bugs crawling on this headboard behind my head. Like all these little red coloured, they're like little beetles. They're like about that big. And there was like a convoy of them. There was like a convoy of them all like walking in a line, and then they was all spreading out. And I was like, oh my God. And basically the headboard was infested with them, and I had to obviously throw it away. And then the bed bugs, the crafty buggers, they start going into your bed frame, and they go in your skirting, and then they can end up being everywhere in the house. Luckily, they didn't get into the flooring of my house or the skirting. They only managed to hide in the bed frame under the mattress, and because it was a wooden frame bed, and the headboard. So I threw the headboard away, and then I started going through the frame of the bed, and I just kept killing them and killing them and killing them. Like every other day, every 2 days, I'd just do a blitz. And eventually they vanished. They stopped coming, and they went in the end. But that was an experience. If I was a YouTube vlogger back then, I would have filmed it. But yeah, they had an outbreak in Paris or something, hadn't they, recently? And they reckon they're coming over here and getting worse or something. But yeah, that was an experience. I mean, the way to get rid of them apparently is you have to get a pest control in, and they have to fumigate your room or house. And they basically shut all the windows and the doors, and they fill up the room with this smoke, and it kills the bugs or something. But luckily I didn't have to get to that stage. But yeah, these things do happen, don't they, sometimes? Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Flipping it, Johnny, yeah, Paris. It's funny though, isn't it? Because I went to Paris in the summer, and I wonder if I bought any back. Because they've had this outbreak there, haven't they? But I didn't see any in my room that I was staying in, so I think I was all right on this trip. But like I said, I had them about 5-6 years ago in my house in Brighton, and never again, hopefully. I've got shower itching now. Anyway, I'm going to go now, because we end up talking about this for another 2 hours. We'll talk about that another day. Alright, so good night everyone, or good morning, and I'll see you again another time. Take care everyone, stay safe, and thanks for watching, and click the thumbs up if you watch this live. Much appreciated. Okay, I'll see you a lot again soon. Bye then. Bye for now. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Got to try and shut this thing down now. No, it's not that one. Right. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.